You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
Do not categorize the blessing by colors. It is not the colors you need to watch. It is the character. Watch out for the character. I'm going to tell you that there are three basic types of people that you will interact with if you are a child of destiny. Can I share this with you? The first group are confidants. Confidants. You will have very few of them. Confidants are those people in your life who love you unconditionally. They are into you. Whether you're up or down, right or wrong, they are into you. They are in for the long haul. If you get in trouble, they get in trouble with you. They'll come see you in the jailhouse. They'll come get you out of the crack house. They're confidants. You can open up and share anything with them. You'll never inherit your kingdom until you find your confidant. You can't be David till you find your Jonathan. Having a good confidant is the key that unlocks the kingdom, because you were raised outside the gate and God's going to cause you to reach over the wall. You got to have a confidant behind the wall who can mentor you for what God is going to do next in your life. The problem with most people is that everybody they run around with is under them. And so you are forever feeding people who can't feed you. And after years of feeding them, they begin to drain you. You got to have somebody who can feed you so you can feed somebody else. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying. Am I talking to anybody in here? You need the confidant then. The confidant is those few people that come along in your life that are for you. They are with you. They are intimately intertwined in your life. They are there to make sure that you reach your destiny. They will confront you. They will get in your face. They will get in your business. They will tell you when you're wrong, because they are confidants. If you have 2 or 3 of them in a lifetime, you are a blessed person. Without them, you'll never be who God called you to be. You need to find your confidant. Number 2, the other group are your constituents. They are not into you. They are into what you are for. They are for what you are for. They are your constituents. And as long as you are for what they are for, they will walk with you and work with you and labor with you, but never think that they are for you. They are for what you are for. And you have to know that, because if they meet somebody else that will further their agenda, they will leave you and hook up with them, because they were never for you. They were just for what you were for. They are your constituents. And throughout your life, if you're not careful, particularly if you're broken, you will mistake your constituents for your confidants. And you will think that they are for you when they are really not for you. They are just for what you are for. And by the time you get to falling in love with them, they will break your heart as they hook up with somebody else who is for what you are for, because it was never about you anyway. It was about the causes that you represent. They are for what you are for, but they are not for you. They are your constituents. Can I go deeper with this? The third group are your comrades. These people are not for you, nor are they for what you are for. It is just that they are against what you are against. and the comrades will make strange bedfellows. This will cause people to come together who are not for you, and they are not for what you are for, but they are against what you are against. And they will team up with you to help fight a greater enemy. But don't be confused by their associations. They will only be with you until the victory is accomplished. These people are like scaffolding. They come into your life to fulfill a purpose, and when the purpose is complete, the scaffolding is removed. But don't be upset when they are removed, because the building always remains when the scaffolding is removed. What I'm saying to you, my brothers and sisters, expect the constituents and the comrades to leave you and desert you after a while. Don't be upset when they don't react to your dream the way you expected them to, because they were never really with you in the first place. Be careful then who you tell your dream to, because if you tell your dream to your constituents, they will desert you and try to fulfill the dream without you. If you tell it to your comrades, they won't support it because they never were for what you were for anyway. If you find a few people in your entire life with whom you can share your dream with, you are a blessed somebody. I can tell you how to identify people who are really for you. If they are really for you, they will weep with you when you weep, and they will rejoice when you rejoice. When you walk in a room and you tell somebody good news, stop being happy for a minute and watch their reaction. If they're not happy for you, shut your mouth and walk back out of the door. Oh, y'all don't hear what I'm saying to you. Oh yeah, because when they are really connected to you, they will be happy for you when you share your dream. Find somebody, look them in the eye and say, are you happy for me? If you don't get the right reaction, don't tell them anything else. You need somebody who's really going to be happy for you. I don't want just anybody praying for me. I don't want none of them haters praying for me, because you know you hate me and you don't want me to succeed. I want somebody praying for me who really wants me to be blessed, who wants me to be an overcomer, so you can put up your oil and stop speaking in tongues, because you know you never did speak to me anyway, and ain't no need in you coming up here in this hospital like you gonna pray some cancer up off of me. I'd rather have somebody who really loves me lay across the bed and rebuke the devil. And God is so faithful, he'll always give you somebody.
Keep me as the apple of thine eye. Hide me under the shadow of thy wing. O Lord, my Savior. It's so hard to deal with personal struggle. It's so sad when you feel alone in your trouble. It's real hard when you want to talk to a brother. It's so bad because of how some look at you after. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. Cover my head. Satan want me dead. Cover my back from human attack. So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and me. People see you smile, but don't know the hurt that you're feeling. Even as God's child, at times your heart does be bleeding. Where can you go when you're really looking for healing? Who know how to flow when your soul needs some restoring? So Jesus, come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Come and be while you fix it. Jesus, come and be. Cover me home from evils unknown. Cover my feet so I'll never retreat. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. sister, them who under pressure. Cover, 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 cover the preacher, every church worker, the young believer. Cover, 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 the worship leader and intercessor, every gospel minister. Cover, cover, cover. Jesus alone is the one who have the real answer. The one on the throne is the true and loving Father. He will hold your hand and keep you from going under. He will make you stand and let you know he's a fixer. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover me, man. You know the struggle sometimes. Cover me mouth, that the wrong thing wouldn't come out. Oh Lord, cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Cover me while you fix it. Jesus, cover me. Cover the Christian in the midst of aggression with the power of your right hand. Jesus, cover, cover, cover them helpless children. Jesus, defend them. Send help from heaven. Jesus, cover, cover, cover all them radio stations that blessing the nation. Grant divine protection. Jesus, cover, 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 cover me, cover me, cover me.
Truer words were never spoken. The less you associate with some people, the more your life will improve. Anytime you tolerate mediocrity in others, it increases your mediocrity. An important attribute in successful people is their impatience with negative thinking and negative acting people. As you grow, your associates will change. Some of your friends will not want you to go on. They will want you to stay where they are. Friends that don't help you climb will want you to crawl. Your friends will stretch your vision or choke your dream. Those that don't increase you will eventually decrease you. Consider this. Never receive counsel from unproductive people. Never discuss your problems with someone incapable of contributing to the solution, because those who never succeed themselves are always first to tell you how. Not everyone has a right to speak into your life. You are certain to get the worst of the bargain when you exchange ideas with the wrong person. Don't follow anyone who's not going anywhere. With some people you spend an evening. With others, you invest it. Be careful where you stop to inquire for directions along the road of life. Wise is the person who fortifies his life with the right friendships. If you run with wolves, you will learn how to howl. But if you associate with eagles, you will learn how to soar to great heights. A mirror reflects a man's face, but what he is really like is shown by the kind of friends he chooses. The simple but true fact of life is that you become like those with whom you closely associate, for the good and the bad. Note, be not mistaken. This is applicable to family as well as friends. Yes, do love, appreciate, and be thankful for your family, for they will always be your family, no matter what. Just know that they are human first, and though they are family to you, they may be a friend to someone else and will fit somewhere in the criteria above. In prosperity, our friends know us. In adversity, we know our friends. Never make someone a priority when you are only an option for them. If you are going to achieve excellence in big things, you develop the habit in little matters. Excellence is not an exception. It is a prevailing attitude.
Yes, 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 yes. Let me say a special hello to all the WZYE 95.9 FM listeners. Of course, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And folks, as you get in, do your WZYE civic duty. Share the live. Share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444. And as you know, ladies and gentlemen, this is how we start the thing.
It have our place, WZYE, where they treat you like friends and family. So if you're looking for a place to belong, going WZYE, you could come along. If you have haste, come with me. We have dad on WZYE. Santa Meditate.
Yeah, we keep it real, ladies and gentlemen. And of course,
welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. and on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we actually do mean that. We do mean that.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
Of course, ladies and gentlemen, you know we are the only program, one of the few programs that bring you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Take a listen.
Ansam LeBon and Marshall Nesbitt solemnly swear to conduct this radio program in a true, fair, and balanced manner, ensuring that all perspectives are given equal consideration and that the information presented is objective and unbiased. We pledge to provide a platform where diverse voices can be heard, fostering open and constructive dialogue that serves the best interests of our audience and community. Our commitment is to uphold the principles of journalistic integrity and ethical broadcasting throughout the duration of this program. Thank you.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We promise you, we will not mislead you. Let me bring in my pal, the man himself. Some people say he from Silibia. Some people say he from Salibi. Some people say he from Marabella. Some people say he from Palaseco. Some people say he from Irima. And some people say he's a country bookie. Tommy, welcome.
It's a pleasure being from the country and being with you.
So which one it is?
I enjoy being a country bookie.
Oh, he's a country bookie. All right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what's shaking?
Nothing much, man. Everything is everything. I can't complain. I could complain, Tommy, but I'm not gonna complain.
Good. That's the right thing to do.
I ain't gonna complain. So, Tommy, I think Monica Ramke soon have started another streak. Look.
Well, Monica, good luck.
Monica was in at 10:53 a.m. Yeah? And to back it up, Tommy, she was also in at 10:54 a.m. just in case. Right? In case Caribbean Soul and Vulsan, Mr. Intellectual, didn't see. You know, if they went to the fridge and they come back, yeah, she was in at 10:53, 10:55. And then I know she get vexed. She get vexed, Tommy. You know that when you get vexed, what has happened?
Yep. Well,
right? She come in at 10:56 too. So yeah, she make a hat trick, you know.
We surely do appreciate you, Monica.
Yeah. I think this is the first time a person with a hat trick of 3 consecutive firsts on our program. 10:53, 10:55, and 10:56. She lick up Caribbean Soul. She
She's a
lick
winner.
up Volsang. And Mr. Intellectual was watching the both of them get licked down and lick up.
Hmm.
Wait now, who is this one here? Nakab boy? Nakab? Nakab, where you joining us from? The Lion King. Yeah. The Lion King. I want the Lion King.
Welcome to the village, Naka.
Welcome to the village. Yeah, boy, Batman. Monica making joke. Three in a row, Yeah. Miss Santa Cruz, good evening to you. Vindra, how are you? Good evening, Pro. Good evening, Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. Vindra says, good evening, Pro. Wall Street and Uncle Tommy, good evening to you.
Good evening to you, Ventura.
Oh, God! Evil sang Tommy. He coming at 4:50. He's so late, Tommy? That the teacher ain't even go mark him absent.
Hmm.
He's so late. We ain't even go mark him absent. 4:50. He said, geez, even Soul won down. He's a no-show. Yeah, all in you with Monica, Monica, all in you. Kevin George, welcome. Hello to you. What, boy? Mr. Intellectual, you're falling far behind, boy. Mr. Intellectual used to be real early before, Tommy. These days he's
Oh,
falling.
yeah.
Eh?
He has a lot of things that's taking up his time today,
Eh?
nowadays.
All right. You make excuse for him. You make excuse for him.
I think he made excuse for himself.
Or you make excuse for himself. All right. Mr. Intellectual says, blessed evening, Pro Uncle T and all villagers. Hope you all had a transformative Tuesday filled with all of God's richest blessing to keep us from the lies and propaganda spilled by teacher of Satan. Tommy, do you know if the TTPS made any arrests with respect to the Lion King?
I didn't hear any such.
Folks, I want to ask a question because all the kind of news and thing, you can't follow everything going on in Trinidad. Was any interrogation, investigation, or any kind of arrest made with respect to the Lion King? I just asking because I ain't sure. So I want to find out from you all if anything like that happened. Because I want to believe, Tommy, something happened.
When it happens, I'm sure everybody will know.
Look, Caribbean Soul missing in action. Even Mr. Intellectual asking for him. Caribbean Soul, where you, boy?
EMIA.
Boy, MIAA. Monica, what is we do for you to be beating us up like that? Look so like you going in depression. The man even show up. Oh God. Monica put a licking.
She had them boys for lunch.
Yeah, boy. Okay. I just get some other kind of news there. I go see what that is just now. Volsang say, good evening, Wars and Uncle Tommy. Well, you see his lick sharing. And if and all in care for his notifications again. Lydia, good evening to you, Lydia. Good evening. Good evening to you, Lydia. All you are multitasking here. Vindra says, Hanif, all of them. Shuba Sukai, welcome. How are you doing? Hey, look, we BVI friend boy. Well, we friend and friend. Robin and Jean Sukraj. Good evening, TNT, Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. Locked on from BVI. Lenora Kamabach. Good evening, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy. Bless. Prime Rambaran. Good night, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, and all the listeners. Bless. Hey, look, pull like she dropped one of she Sammy's, boy. Was just pull Sammy now. Bless, good night, Professor Walsh, Uncle Tommy, and everyone on the live. Joan Bisnat Feenberg, good night, everyone. Watching from Florida. What part of Florida she's again? I know she's some part of Florida. Bro, how you going, brother? Hi, guys. Cool Runner, welcome. Good night, Wall Street. Lydia say, I'll be first to let you know if Rory is interrogated. Thank you, Lydia. We appreciate that. I think you and quite a few other people. Monica said, Jesus, cover me. Cover me in the chat. Cover we from home. Cover. Jesus alone who sits on the throne. Cover we. Yeah, that's for everybody, you know. That's for everybody. Yeah.
I'd like to acknowledge Felix.
Felix?
Yeah, he seems to always call WZYE TV name when
Oh,
he
it
does.
Felix on this program, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. I gotta call Felix and let him say a few words. Yeah, I'll call him. Gail Rasmine. Tommy, I think I got that right. Good evening, worship, Mr. Tommy and Facebook family. I think I got that right. I feel so.
if it's not Rasmini, it's Rasmine.
No, but we had that discussion before we go. You asked Mini. Mini is N-I-N-Y, man. Or M-I-N-I.
Depends on which language you're relating to.
So what language is that? Rasmini is which language?
Sounds like Hindi to me.
All right, okay. All right. Anyway. Help where? Susan Lalchan, good night. Good night, worship, Uncle Tommy and everyone.
Good night, Susan.
Yeah. Brima Hall say in Toronto enjoying the cold weather. How cold it is in Toronto, Brima? Cold in Toronto already? Why you ain't reached September yet?
But you know, beginning August is Caribana, and usually Caribana night it start to feel cool already.
Okay. All right. Okay. Look busy, boy. Busy how you going, brother? Good day, Uncle Tommy and worship. All listeners locked on share the life. Yeah. Busy don't give you no kind of food you cooking again no more, you know. Zaid, welcome, boy. We ain't see you in a bit. Oh, Carmine Rampasad. How are you? Good night, Walls and Uncle Tommy. Uranus McFarlane, boy. Isn't Uranus a planet?
Yep.
Uranus, how you get that name? So you had to be named after a planet, Tommy. Huh?
Yep.
Oh. Somebody just said, I can't call my name in public. Okay. But I didn't know that, you know. I didn't know that. I ain't gonna call your name. I'll go just read it. Volsang say, all we have learned from the subsequent conversation from learned individuals is that the man blasted lie. In the news, ExxonMobil in talks with TT government for oil and gas exploration in TT deep water blocks. Very good news. Yeah, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna call your name again. Sharon, good night. And how you went? The Santa Cruz, where you went? Dolly Mollet, good night to you. Shanmati Betler. Shanmati Betler. Hope I got that right, eh? Good evening, locked on from Leesburg, Florida.
Yep.
I think she tell you where that is already, you know.
Leesburg.
Leesburg. You know where that is, Tommy?
I want to think it's northern Florida.
Why you think that?
Because I don't know of any bug in the south.
Okay. All right. Okay. Clinton Williams, good night. Good night, Professor Washington and Uncle Tommy, and to our faithful followers, bless up. Patricia Pancho, good night. Yeah, boy. Volsang in line, boy. Monica really covering all the way with blows and shoot, boy. Suzanne, happy birthday. Which Suzanne? Who's Suzanne? Which Suzanne? Which Suzanne? Oh, Suzanne Lalchan. Happy birthday, Suzanne.
Happy birthday, Susan.
Yeah. So, Tommy, Andre Loshan saying it hot in Canada, in Toronto, and who's the other one just said it? Was it Bremer? Say it cold in Canada.
Maybe bring me under the air condition.
Oh God!
I
Just
spoke
short
to
us.
my, I spoke to my cousin in Toronto earlier this week. He told me it was warm.
Oh, okay. Rasmine is a Hindi name. So why do I pronounce it? Rasmini? Tommy, you say it's Rasmini, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's Rasmini. The E is silent, right? Or the E is pronounced
Pronounce
mini.
the E.
Or you don't pronounce the E like a E. You don't pronounce the I. You
You
don't
don't
pronounce it like a I.
pronounce the E like a E.
Oh, all right. Like a E. Mr. Florida, welcome. Where these burgers?
You can spoil people's name and everything. So.
Yeah, we're bad with that and shooting them. A horrible.
But good evening to you, Mr. Hanson. Good evening, Mr. Tommy. To all the callers, all the texters, everybody. And the life happens, everybody here this season. It's Rasmin.
But Tommy says Rasmini.
No, not Rasmini, Rasmin.
Rasmin.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Why say Rasmine?
But Mr. Hanson, good thing you was not border patrolling. I feel it's you who was immigration officer when the ROWLEY went Antigua. You didn't pronounce my name good.
Oh God.
All right, Mr. Hanson, Mr. Tommy. Look,
Okay, yeah. So only don't be upset with me. If you know Tommy, and I did the same thing in class, you know. I just have to be very careful with the people name, you know. Because when I
When you put the Chumaka accent on it, is trouble.
when I use my Chumakinian accent, my Chumakak accent. I should have dropped the accent by now.
I'm telling you.
Yeah. Darren Red says CNN vexed, they're not getting information from the SOE. Wait now. Okay. Suzanne. Look what time Caribbean Soul come. Look, Tommy, look what time he come. Look. 7:35.
Well, better late than never.
No. Don't make no excuse for him. You're making an excuse for him?
I'm showing appreciation for every
Nah.
single.
You man like the West Indies, boy. You understand? The West Indies 10 men go out, and they still feel have another fella to come in and bat. Miss Santa Cruz, how much dogs you have? Tommy, you know, growing up in Chumakak, I used to have about 4 or 5 dogs in the yard, you know.
What?
Seriously, how much dogs you have, Tommy?
We had 2, Sparrow and Whiskey.
Yeah, boy, we had Rover, Jet, Bruce. What's the other one name, boy? Rover, Jet, Bruce. There's another one, boy. I go remember that one name. Zora Karim, welcome. I think Zora new here, you know. You don't think so? Feel so? Okay. So Suzanne Lalchan says, my birthday was on the 19th, my sister on the 25th, but all my family is here. It's wonderful to see my mom too. Okay. Hey, Tommy, you was right, boy. Sean Matty said Leesburg is north of Orlando.
Yeah, I thought so. I'm looking at Leedsburg right now.
Oh, all right. Damian, Anton, Vincent, welcome. Good night, Professor Warshid, Uncle Tommy, and viewers. Damian said, don't forget to share the live, and subscribe. Yeah. Yeah, we go get that song from. Or remind me, for hey, look, we partner calling boy, no long he call. He call and he hang up. Yeah, busy.
Hello.
Hey, Bizram.
Hello.
Yeah.
Greetings.
Hello.
Yeah. Well, yeah, good night. I want to send out greetings to my grandson. He's autistic. He is 15 years today.
Okay, good.
Happy birthday to your grandson. What's his name?
You always hear your voice there.
What is his
I will
name?
put him on there.
What is his name?
They're gonna watch it to you.
Hello, how you doing?
I did.
No, you can't be there, you know, it's night.
Yeah.
How you gonna be there in the night?
Yes. Tomorrow my birthday, you know?
Yeah, man. Happy birthday to you, man. We go play a little song for you and what's your name?
Thanks.
14?
Yeah, 15.
What is your name?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll call it too.
All right.
Yeah,
We go
he's
play a little
15
song.
years old.
You go play a song for him, busy.
He autistic. I'll call you on the camera for you to see it, but you see it?
No, we can't see it because it's on my phone. We can't see it on the screen.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name, Busy?
Busy, what is his name? Busy, what is his name?
Samir. His name is Samir.
Samir.
What's the haircut? Yeah.
Samir. Yes, Samir, man. Happy birthday, man. Yeah.
What? All right. You sure you haircut there, but you know you're autistic now.
I know. Let's go. Thanks a lot, man.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Later.
All right. Bless, busy.
I'm going to eat dinner. Yeah.
Gonna eat dinner. All right.
Thanks.
Take care. Yeah, man. I be partner busy, eh?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool mind.
Look. S-West, welcome. Caribbean Soul come late, greeting people. Anna, Semantics, Vinja, Joshua, Monica, Pearl, Pancho, Susan. But I noticed something, Tommy. Tommy, tell me what you noticed on that screen there with who Caribbean Soul greeting there. Watch good.
Anna, Semantic,
Vinja,
Jasoda,
Monica, Pancho, and Susan.
Pearl, Pancho, and Susan.
Oh, yeah. What does that tell you?
That he did not acknowledge.
Hold on. KFC, welcome.
Hello.
KFC.
Hello, good night, Mr. Washington. Uncle Tommy.
How you going, brother?
Hi there. What's the latest?
Will you tell me?
I had Tabaki calling any ground report this morning.
Hey. Tabaki calling? What happened? What happened to Tabas? What you call? What you call? No, I didn't hear you. What you call for?
Called to make an apology to Santa Cruz with the statement he made some years ago.
Wow.
And if you call, because you will have a big listenership, if you call and you apology, because you should yesterday giving out the award.
Wow. I hope Miss Santa Cruz accept the apology, though. Did she accept it? Miss Santa Cruz, call me and tell me if you accept the apology. Call me and tell me.
She tell him go to hell. For Mr. Washington.
Eh.
I see people go back to work by Thursday. Thursday they're gonna organize a board.
Oh God, I know KFC. I know everything would have taken care of itself in due course, man. You understand?
Well, I know I'm on the dogs that might be on the board.
Yeah,
Really?
I know who could be on that body then, huh?
I Mikey on a board. Well, he was watching me on a board, but he was from me so that time when I thought I was down in ACT.
You on a board?
Yeah.
What about Andy?
Right now, we do that.
What about Andy?
Mikey, Andy and Lennox, them still on the keyboard.
Mm.
And every do PNCC, them still on the keyboard. I know, I know them for them putting real good work for the last 9 years plus.
KFC whole strain, I tell you, whole strain. Whole strain.
Whole strain.
Yeah, I tell you, whole strain.
That one whole strain, you know.
Who's that?
PNM, that PNM woman.
Who's
Which
that?
name is that again? The course from the Queen along the bridge.
Who's that?
Twiggy, PNM Twiggy.
Oh.
She knows train.
Wale.
She's a whole retiree. She in Wasta. You telling me who was train? I had to try to see about it, and I blow fire. I cussing. I going out, and then hear my cry. I go in and reading the attack for them. I digging out with what my thing and them is. I have it everything cocked and set. And me get back no reply.
No, you KFC.
What's if I was straight? I might be on
No.
KFC in downtown, you know.
No, KFC. Whole strain, brother. Whole strain. Patience. Listen to this.
Strain. Yeah, I work for something in foreign. After I come across it.
You want to stay in the basement?
Bless.
You want to stay in the basement? Huh? Oh God, he gone, boy. I go give him a little in the basement. Tommy, you see what I tell you just now? Watch this now. Read this now. Watch. Watch Caribbean Soul now. You see the difference now, right? Yeah?
Soul, Hanif, Paul, Damian, Southwest, and Cool.
Yeah. The man come in late, and the first thing he greet is all the women. He could have put all them names in one post, you know. Yeah. That's why they call him Caribbean Soul, you know. You know what I mean? Caribbean Soul, we expose you there, boy. You get exposed. Oh God. Patricia, good evening.
I am mad with your Soul. Ladies first.
No, but you could have put the ladies' name first and then put the men after. You put all the men, all the ladies first, and then 10 minutes later you put up the guys on them. Look, Volsang says Licks have him so. Licks have him Bazodi. He Bazodi. He don't know what to do. You understand? Miss Santa Cruz, welcome.
Good night, Wall Street, and also Tommy, and to everybody. I took five. I got to took five. Wall Street, if somebody call you and tell you, I want to apologize for whatever I did, that's not an apology.
True.
You're supposed to apologize for what you did, not for whatever you did. And I did not accept the apology because he's supposed to come and say, I apologize for lying and telling people that you got a box rent contract, you did substandard work, and you stole the money.
So, Miss Santa Cruz,
You should be set up.
All right. So if WZYE broker an apology with those words, you will accept it, right?
Right. Let everybody know what it is he said.
All
What
right.
he did to me.
All right.
Because Wall Street,
Yeah.
you know what hurt me?
Yeah.
You know what hurt me?
Yeah.
Tabakita and I were friends.
Mm.
We were friends.
Yeah.
And God in heaven knows why
Mm.
he hurt me and dragged my name like that. And I did nothing to him.
So, all right.
That is what.
So, listen to this, Miss Santa Cruz. Tabakit.
Yes, sir.
Tabakwite. I want you to apologize to Miss Santa Cruz and specifically name that you said she had a box drain contract. She didn't have a box.
Lying and saying that, no, what should he have to say?
Go ahead.
That he lied and said that I had a box drain contract.
All right. Tabakit, you're on notice, eh? Let me see if you're going to stand up. Let me see if there's a man or a mannequin, Tabakit. We calling to you.
No.
I will give you as much time as you need to apologize to Miss Santa Cruz.
Show. Give him the whole show.
All right, we go get the whole show. We'll get the whole show.
We'll give him the whole show.
You're gonna be the guest host for the night. You're gonna be the guest host. You're gonna be the guest host for the night, Tabakit. We want you to call it. We broke in friendship here, Tabakit. You know, I know you're listening. So call in. You hear what Miss Santa Cruz said? What the apology is supposed to state? We don't want no broad apology. We want you to state exactly what you stated.
Exactly what it is he lied about.
Right.
Because he's sully my name. And you know, Wall Street, you know what is getting me irritable?
Tell me.
With some of these people? I mean, oh good God, it's 150 something boards that they have to find people for. Right? So far, I think they only, if they did 20, is the most. Because you remember, they have to put qualified people on these boards. Right? And each board, I think, maybe doing 5 or 6 people. Why it is? Now, I am not casting aspersion on anybody, yeah? Right? But did we do this to get something? I didn't. I wanted to get out the PNM for the 9 years and 7 months of hell. That was my intentions. To get these people out. But the things that I am hearing now, I don't know. I'm stunned. I'm speechless. And you know me, I'm never at a loss for words. Right? That the things that I am hearing now, oh good God, casting aspersion on the government. And what they're going to do if they're giving them up until August? What they're going to do about it? The government don't owe you anything. Why do they have to be behaving so? You know, it really making me sit down and wonder now. What was the intentions of some of the people that were doing it? Because let me tell you something, Wall Street, it's not sounding nice out here. It's not sounding nice at all, at all, at all. And to say, I am very, very disappointed in what it is I am hearing. And as you keep saying, all of us keep saying, have patience.
Yeah,
have patience. It's only what, 83 days that they are there. You only put up with ROWLEY for so many years, and now all you want to pull down this government because of that. And the next thing, let me just touch on this before I leave. Now, there were a couple of ministers' wives on state boards, right? Now, my take on it is, now they vex, right? They vex that these people there. But my take on it, Wall Street, is who should they put? Shouldn't they put the people? Put people there to carry out their plans and policies, right? The PNMIs or Michaela Party or NTA. Because I think some people got distracted or ran away with the idea that when everybody wins, UNC wins. They feel that they were going to take other people and put them on state boards. And so, no, when UNC won, when everybody will win, when the demerit points, the children's life fund, the property tax, and all the other things that are making beneficial for everybody in the country. So some people taking that phrase out of context. Thanks a lot, Wall Street, for listening to me.
Thank you. Tommy, you encouraging Caribbean soul and that kind of thing, you know. You man, Mr. Florida, hold on. Oh God, boy, this braces I'm biting up my gum, boy. You encouraging him, you know, Tommy. First of all, Monica gave him a good cut skin, right? Since about 10 o'clock this morning, she in the chat. Caribbean Soul coming about 12 hours later. And the first thing he do is pop all women. And 15 minutes later, he pop them fellas and them name. If I was them fellas and them, I would not take that at all. Me want to pop my name. You understand? Put everything in one paragraph, one sentence. Well, you only have 6 names in a sentence now? And you encouraging that, Tommy? Hold on, Mr. Florida, welcome.
I don't know.
I hear the conversation that Miss Anna brings forward there. And I know you have your points and KFC have his points. You see, I understand KFC plight.
Yeah.
Because this is somebody on the outside looking in. KFC was supporting the UNC, so he was victimized by the PNM for those years.
Mm-hmm.
And I agree with him. He deserves something, and I believe it's okay for him to vent his frustration. He won't say anything bad about UNC. You know, he vented his frustration, and I believe UNC should have a conversation with the people who was there for them, like the activists and them, and bring an end to this, and, you know, show them that this time. Because I understand where KFC coming from, because he was victimized many times. He called his radio station and then victimize him, man.
Yeah.
The man used to cry.
But Mr. Florida,
just to say,
yeah, what I'm saying, this is what I'm saying. All that we know, KFCs are big UNC activists. That is an understatement. That is an understatement. Everybody know that. Yeah?
Yeah.
Even if you go up in Mars, then people up there know KFCs are UNC activists. You understand? Even if you take SpaceX and go up to Mars and you talk to people up in Mars, they're going to say, yeah, boy, KFCs are UNC activists. Right?
Yeah.
Right? You can't take that away at all. All I am saying is that just be a little patient, because it have plenty other people too, you know. You understand? So we just have to be patient. And all I'm trying to tell him, you know, don't get chained up. You understand? Don't get chained up and just stay the course, and everything will happen for the best. That's just I'm just giving my advice.
I understand. Some of us are told me and to everybody, the only way for this to calm down, the UNC need to have a conversation with KFC and other people, you know, activists, and I don't know, and bring some light into the situation. All right, Mr. Anson.
Yeah. It go work out, man. Hey, before we go for the break, Tabakit, you're on the clock. You're on the clock, Tabakit. All your Tabakit. Anytime as you have a special line tonight to WZYE 95.9 FM. We have a special line to you. 973-868-1444. Right? 973-868-1444. You have a special line tonight, Tabakit. You understand? Because I know Tabakit. Tabakit is a man of his word. Tabakit is a man of his word. And all a Tabakit go call. Although don't worry, go call. Tommy, why do I have such confidence that he will call Tommy? Why? Eh?
I don't know why, but he blew his first chance to make the right impression.
Yeah. He go call. Suchan Bridge Mohan. I think I get that right, you know. Bridge Mohan, Real Media TT, Mikey K, Andy Williams, Lennox Smith, NCW, Stark Entertainment, David K. Welch, Irvin Felix. Yeah, all of them is UNC activists. All of them is UNC activists. KFC.
Hi. Good afternoon, Mr. Ocean Uncle Tommy.
Well,
I is KFC. I got cancer. I just dropped my mind.
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Yeah.
I cost PNM for the last 9 years.
Uh,
They victimize me, take away my grant and my child grant and thing, right? And so unfortunate. I bless. God bless me with a home.
Yeah.
Under the wicked PNM government.
Mm-hmm.
I could have feel like PNM give me a house, I could have gone vote for the PNM. I take those and throw them out. I don't like PNM. So either man going places going by numbers, man, this, that thing, and they getting numbers, I whistleblowers giving me direct numbers, and thinking they, when we party I support, we're supposed to bust the link one time, make me sure to get back a little grant, and I love my senior, I get a little place, I could make my place could fix up, I my place ties out, I will come out and think to build. We don't like piano, man. So nobody can say I don't like piano, but I support this party. I seen piano people going through a thing and still walking and having gang thing. And I that's true support. I know plenty of them wicked old nasty piano man and by. So we're going to we will keep saying, but you know me suffer inside us when I start watching. If you wasn't speaking out, and I never got roof over my chair, man. God's a real God, you know. Because they know the people that victimize me so, and I come and get a big blind so. Blessed with a roof over my head. I go and I think and I bring in everything for them and show them everything and give them name, which what my files is. Which one is right now, all kind of thing. I look until I get an inside number, which what my size is, and then could call it and bust it one time and thing and they so I can move forward and handle up my see. Me don't want nothing bigger. I just want to fix my place. So I love to understand.
Yeah, man. Bless. Yeah. Folks, you're going to take that break. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Of course, we come to you every Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, share the live. WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe. WZYE TV on YouTube. We're going to take that break and we'll be right back. Don't go nowhere. Stick and stay. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you. We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
Fire! 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 Fire!
No audio.
Oh, sorry about that, folks. Sorry about that. Anderson, welcome. Anderson.
Mr. Worship, Uncle Tommy, good night.
Hey, Anderson, how are you?
All the sensible callers which have sense and make great contribution, and those listeners and all who are there on the show line. You see some of us who looking from outside and play me seeing outside Wall Street, and we only seen inside. The other side see it outside too. Right? You see, when somebody call your radio station or any radio frequency, and them cry out, it's not our rights to infringe on their rights. And we keep infringing on all who find
KFC shouldn't act, or who find KFC should wait, they are infringing on KFC rights. Because when in our protest, KFC doesn't wait. It does resume first. When they're going to drop a letter, he doesn't have to wait Wall Street. Some of them does only talk. I mean, you have to call some of them name and I realize, oh, let's give me certain time and tell me Anderson leave it here. Or they don't like to face the truth. Right? And that's some of them when they hear people answer books. I can never forget that year when a woman called the government report and said, Jellinger don't get the China beat them no books. But Jellinger said I get them more. Mr. Ganata Jellinger and she can meeting and then Honorable Dr. Munilal. And here we are going people else too. The first time Dr. Munilal listened this. First time Dr. Munilal listened in the village is I Senate thing. The first time we had Mark said Anderson thanks and I'm saying good night to Wade Mark too. He said Anderson thanks to some of that program. The first time he listened was I Senator Wade Mark. So I got nothing, I don't know what to say and what not to say on any radio program. On any. As a matter of fact, when they wanted somebody to speak about any excuse, in Lavandel and beat them. It's all TV station, all radio station. Show my call me and tell me honest.
So we dropped to.
I speak, I well spoken. And when we hear people like KFC and them talk, there are some people that's come in. And we are the Andy Williams and all this. And I listen, I say, Andy, I call him. I say, Andy, stop do that. If somebody calling and they know what they've seen down the ground, we then, all right, or let's send them all the PNM activists from the CPEP. Fellow God, oh God, that's how it's going on the gong and singing on the gong. Eh? Listen, but oh God, this is what people, oh God, this is what UNC people say, but some of them go come out. Some of them want to suffer in silence. Some of us suffer in 10 years. It's Mr. Eddie, I'm still putting on Mr. Tell your name, boy. It's Eddie who said, he called my family and he said, Federal Lines said to take your brother contract. It wasn't 2 years good yet. And 10 years now, I below the bus, but I'm strong. I got praying soul. So when you have people like UNC activists that I'm talking about, there's someone who want to talk out. And have a woman, she always yellow. Someone is more UNC than her. She just called she yellows. When you see Kamala, you see that woman. When you see Jellinger, you see yellows. Yellows whole, she whole house is yellow. It never minister in UNC who don't know yellows. Right? You know what yellows told me? Like I said, she let me know I have the them. I can say what she said. Her words there. She said, on this night, you to go up in that savannah and cuss everybody now. Yes, she might now come and chat with John Sylvester. You might be able to walk just now. You understand? You're going through little therapy and things. You're not well. Yes, she might carry little foot standing thing. I tell you how the gun is talk, how the gun singing. So some of them who play only not any gun, and all up the hill, and some of them down the hill, that's all your business.
Anderson.
Anderson. Just before I leave.
No, I want to ask you a question. No, it's not before you leave. I want to ask you a question.
I want to say this.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to say this. I'm going to take a question, right? Please, please. KFC, I let wait. When he went up with the pundit face, he over me and Kingsley. When Ravi Akilan walked up to me, and he said, look, them people that come to run the political leader, and protest, I said, what's that? We didn't have to wait. We went in front of them, we marched, we went to push a lawyer and a pundit. They let them wait? No. You'll be fine. Nobody said don't wait. How long you go wait? Why the grass growing? Because when them starving. Let me hear your Wall Street.
Anderson, let me ask you a question.
Yes, Mr. Wall Street.
Do you think 3 months is a long time in order for there to be some sort of thing that you are not gonna get?
I don't think they need more than 3 months. 3 months, everything could be 3 months, but when they're saying 3 months, right? Why they saying 3 months?
Yeah.
Right? Why they saying 3 months? It have people eating. For instance, if a man on the board, he self-help, he said, go on the sin boy. I ain't calling his name, but there are plenty men on that board. Self-help in Port of Spain. So go down the sin boy, you talk to the minister now, boy. Talk to the minister of community development now, boy. That money here still is utilized and they're doing what they want with it. I only going, people know what people meeting you and telling you. So what we doing about self-help? But thank God I spoke to the shaman 2 months ago. And the first Monday night, meeting, and she took care of the URP in Port of Spain. Not for me. Huh? So the shaman she took care of the URP. The URP shut down right now because as people, as the same KFC, the same everybody Kingsley calling and the gang report, they calling all over and talking about the things they are doing. And Kadisha said, Anderson, I will take care of that. Looking to close down that side of the ERP and well done, Kadisha, man. We are the gang, we know what's going on.
All right, then.
That's some of that money waiting on the permanent to collect off our pay. Them said that to keep paying them people. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so when you see activists access stuff, all they don't come on in French and right. They don't ask. If all they don't want to ask, don't ask.
All right.
Or who want to invade, don't let them wait. But me don't like the term about that. Me don't like nobody and Constituents. But I telling you, why the grass growing? Because when I'm starving.
Thank you.
We go starve. We go starve, man. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Bless.
I don't.
Joel, welcome. Joel. Joel. Joel, welcome. Hello, listen to the phone. Hello. All right. Yeah. All right. You know what? Let me. Yeah, Joel, welcome. Hello.
Yeah, hello, good night.
Yeah, good night. Welcome.
Yeah, I not debating anything, but give unto Caesar what Caesar is due, right?
Yeah.
Here Anderson was talking on KFC. Nobody not saying who work hard over the last 10 years don't deserve any, don't deserve to be rewarded. They deserve to be rewarded. But oh God, for God's sake, give the people them some time. You understand? They're now in office 3 months. And I know you know who calling. And based on my capacity where I work in, it has people asking, what about the 10%? That we waiting on the 10%. I understand that. And I did vote for this government, but I had to tell them because they know I vote for in my job I work in, they know I vote for this government. So they asked them, what about the 10%? What about the 10%? I say, well, oh gosh, give the people some time now. They ain't even read the first budget yet, or the media review. They ain't even do the media review yet, because the last media review wasn't really them one. Early election was called, and I had to come and do the media review for the last government, right? I said that the people read the first media review, and then you could come and ask me about the 10%, right? So I saying all activists who work hard in the last 10 years deserve to be rewarded, but give the people some time to settle in, not even check in, not even all the boards are constituted properly yet or appointed yet.
Yeah.
And in order for the government to spend money or state institutions to spend money, it has to be sanctioned by the boards to carry out the vision of the government, right? So give the government some time to put the boards in place and to put the political appointees in place like in URP and wherever, so they could take care of the activists and take care of certain people when the time comes. But these things just take a while. I could recall in 2010, people was quarreling how she take it too long to appoint the boards because she take a whole year or more to put the boards in place and to put certain people in URP and thing in place. At least she moving a little faster now because within 3 months, again, boards being appointed and constituted and political, but give the people time to put certain people in place so they can now take care of the activists and there are certain people who deserve to be taken care of because in order for them to take care of them, they have to have the right people in place to carry out the vision and to at least an activist could go to somebody and say, well, I want this or I want that, or I need some help with this, and they will help them. But these things that take time. It's only 3 months. They can't be bombarding the people and them after 3 months. Look, I know somebody, no former company. He called a certain person. The person tell him, well, hey, go ahead and organize, register with the Office of Procurement. When you don't do everything, by the time the budget read and whatever, certain things will be in place and whatever the case may be. So we have to give them some time to put certain things in place before they dish out whoever that dish out to certain people or whoever work hard that deserve to be rewarded and whatever. But at the same time, we have to be careful. They have to be careful how they dishing out things and who they're giving and how they're giving it because we don't want to repeat the same mistakes of the last regime, which we voted out and campaign against and complain that they're doing this wrong, they're doing that wrong. But we come and do the same thing, or this regime come in and doing the same thing that the last government was doing. Right? So I was asking the activists and them to have a little patience and give the government some time to put the boards in place and the political appointees in place in order to take care of everybody who work hard over the last 10 years.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. UNC and Proud welcome.
Good evening, Professor and Uncle Tommy, and to all of us that share the life,
Same to you.
Professor.
Yeah.
You know what I do for me?
Yeah.
Right?
Tell me.
I want you to take out the names of all those who want to be on the board and all who would like to get a board appointment. Then I want you to know all who would like to get a cutlass to go cut the grass as a European work the side of the road and sweep the side of the road. Who want to be foreman and all who want to work in forestry to cut the bush. And you see, nobody want that kind of work. Everybody want to be a contractor. So put on the name now. And let me get all, so we know that we can pick from the name and list all who need to be rewarded. Because you see, the carcass, not only carcass here, right? It for the last donkey years, right? 10 years at the PNM. See what program we had on the carcass here, right? It's a coconut estate. The coconut estate need rehabilitated and more employment to create. Then when they come up from the carcass, you go to Las Galas. Then they go to Fullerton. Then they go up to Bonas Village. Then they go up to Bamboo Village. And then they go up to Coromandel. Them is in the middle of the jungle, in the countryside. See what kind of work and what program the PNM had for we in that area. So we had to beat up, fight up. And yet still, you see, so we was the activity push down here to that. Now I want you put on we name. I was CPEP contract. So I call you plain that they put a recommendation. I was CPEP contract. I can't wait. So you see, because in life, all that we want, and we want it now. Because 10 years was too much under the PNM. And you see, we talk about corruption, mismanagement. That why now $1.4 billion misappropriated in CPEP, right? So we have to sort that. What to do? Put people on the board and let us slide. NGC have a set of money to put on the books. Because any of them actually indemnity, for not to prosecute them. They take money from NGC, just like what they do with CPEP, and put it in trade one. All that was money. The revenue stream. All of a sudden, you have to make an error. It's not 6 million, it's a billion. Making mistake. Then 3 billion in the Ministry of Finance. Mistake. CPEP is a mistake. Everything is a mistake. All that is money unaccounted for. Huh? And the revenue stream, the production. Well, ROWLEY and Satirical both for how much years the best negotiator. Eh? Just imagine the dragon gas, they have a OPEC license for 50 years. But how we get the gas? Till 2028. And I have the bill to pay. So what they do? They go, yes, while the grass growing, the cow starving. That's why we just have to put on sometime dark shades for the cow so that you will see everything green, although it dry. So we're talking about taking out the element not to recur the same stupidness to happen. So what we doing? So the nice thing about it has some can wait and some needed. It has needy ones. Look at this already policy children and them. Then what was needed for the last 10 years. So you see, somehow we can still feel a little straight, but the unfairness what we're looking at, some activists on the other side jump in, and I hear the name call it, so they feel like they're supposed to be in. So when I check it, it's 59 seats we fight in Trinidad, and 2 Tobago, then we leave them for that. Check how much activists and how much people to 15, and how much board and how much board member divided. Use a professor. Look at the maths for them from a piece now and show them. Some will just egg it. So we have to put a criteria. So you have to have a little qualification. Have a pleasant good night.
Thank you. Listen to this, folks. Let me say this. This is from my perspective. In my perspective, Tommy, I believe that for any government in office 3 months, I think it's unfair to believe that they could do everything that needs to be done in the country in 3 months.
Yep.
And everybody wants to be first. Everybody wants to be taken care of first. When you go to the Olympics, unless there's a tie, only one person could win a gold medal. One. When you go to the World Championships, unless there's a tie, only one person could win a gold medal.
And so, to go a step further, you can't run all the races at the same time.
Correct is right. Correct is right. There's 9 people line up in a race. And there's 100% possibility only one person will win that gold medal. You think the person who come 9th didn't want to come first, Tommy? You think the person who come 8th didn't want to come first? You think the person who come 7th didn't want to come first? You think the person who comes 6th, they say, boy, I wish I only come 3rd, a bronze medal. So all I am saying is that, in my estimation, I don't have no inside information. No yellow birdie tell me nothing in this instance. And I know information from no yellow birdie. All I'm saying is that if you give a reasonable time and something don't happen, then you have the right to speak out. Absolutely.
Correct.
But if it's only a short space of time and everybody think they're important, everybody wants something now, nobody wants to wait. You think the people who just got appointed to that board, they wanted to wait? Everybody wants things now. Oprah says everybody wants to ride in the limousine, but nobody wants to ride in the bus. Defender, welcome.
Blessed night, Uncle Tommy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Defender.
Yeah. Here why I show about myself, Here why I show about. I am not being distracted.
Yeah.
Why is the police not knocking on Faris Alwari?
But Defender, I go get it time. Defender, I want to ask you a question. I will give it time. Do you think it is right for a government to be in office 3 months and everybody wants to be taken care of 2 months ago?
Well, shit.
Yeah.
Let me answer it in 2 different ways for you.
Yeah.
One, I almost get caught up in that. Right?
Yeah.
Thinking that I should have done get something.
Yeah.
Until I realized what the uphill battle the UNC is facing as we speak.
Okay.
And I had to check myself and realize, but wait now, these people themselves do a budget for themselves yet.
Nothing. Not even a budget.
Well, should I said it before? I will say it again. I understand KFC plea. I understand he cry.
I understand that too, you know. I fully understand that.
That is why the PNM has been in power for so long. Because they want this. They want us to be frustrated. You feel why they leave the board. Well, shit, I have inside information that the day after election, everybody in URP office pack the bags, ready to leave. And when the PNM blow the dog whistle, every man jack put on brakes.
Yes. Yeah.
To frustrate the UNC into a position to send them home, for them to come back on the media and say, you sure they said we home?
Yeah.
But we buying right into it. I want to watch everyone talk about this. You know? I did that. The only reason I talk about this is because you asked my question.
Yeah, no, I don't ask you.
I am not talking about it.
You know what I ask you?
I answer you.
You know what I ask you? Because I know you'll give me a straightforward answer whether you agree or disagree with me.
I be real, I almost get caught into the trap.
But that is what it is, I'm telling you.
Watch it, I saw.
Yeah.
Watch it. Me, I know every man but this is the FBS, right?
Yeah.
But I saw nobody in loss like me in the last 3 to 4 years.
Correct. Yeah.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody. Watch some of my vehicles that I sell and come back so and dance back this and dance back this and dance back this to stay alive.
Yeah.
For a plate of food on my table. So I supposed to be in first in line.
Yeah.
But you know what I realized? Wall Street, we already won. Yeah. We are not paying over property tax.
And Defender, but Defender, listen to this. The government in office. No, listen. The government in office for 5 years. It's 5 years in office for, you know. 5 years, only 3 months.
Was it 3 months? Was it 20 years when I make 3 months?
Yeah, well, no, we rounding up.
We rounding up?
Yeah, we rounding up.
All right, 3 months.
3 months.
Watch my run now. Let me put me back on the run now, please.
Go ahead. Go back on the run. Go back on the run.
I done win. Watch it. My license was already out of point, boy. My points done passed the number of points to remove my license. And because I never came after that. The merit points gone. Property tax gone. Children life fund. Move from 1 million to 1.5 million. And also life limited diseases. Stuart Young, I should have put this one first. Stuart Young lost the pension. I done win already.
Long time.
But there was happen was, you know, I say, I'm not blaming a man for asking for your bread. Because God said, ask not because you want not. So I don't vex with KFC, we vex with nobody.
Correct.
All I'm simply saying is, let we give them a blight.
Yeah.
6 months, 7 months, 8 months, a year, I am all joining on let we go down the road costing.
Right. And listen, and Defender, all you know, I straightforward.
Exactly.
I straightforward.
Exactly.
If I see them things happening, I know. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No police on the air.
Yeah.
Who don't know? I went against PNM with contracts on the PNM. Yep. So anybody who more real and going to fight anybody who interested me right is me. Eh? I can host from out in the Wall Street. I was getting contracts. So Wall Street, God said, ask not because you want not. So I don't blame a man for asking for what he wants.
Correct.
I, on the other hand, personally, turn win already. But Wall Street, everybody, but Mali said, every man feel his burden is heavy.
Yeah.
Wall Street don't make me calm now. I correlate a certain man in the UNC. Right? Correlate with him, but how being in a net? What's what the man tell me what the things he lost in the last 9 to 10 years? I them. I apologize to him. Because I come with my burden, but I never ask him what burden he have. So what should I say again? Me getting distracted. I go back to the people's business. Why is the police not at Faris Al-Wari's door with a sworn affidavit statement saying Faris Al-Wari pressured me to sign a document to commit the government of Trinidad and Tobago 1.4 billion, B billion, not M million, B billion, without cabinet approval. Why is the police not at Faris Al-Wari's door? And to finish off my contribution to the Wall Street, I want to congratulate Dr. Munilal tonight on the breaking news. Exxon Mobil out of Guyana is interested in 13 blocks of deep water gas and oil drilling in Trinidad and Tobago. Breaking news tonight.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Our government is at work. Everybody cannot be first. Everybody cannot be second.
Yeah, correct.
Enjoy your night, Uncle Tommy.
Thank you.
And watch it for allowing me this contribution.
Yeah, man. Bless.
Thank you, Defender.
And Tommy, I'm not trying to tell me personally, me trying to tell nobody what to do and how to do it. Everybody have their own way of doing things. I am just talking from an overall perspective. Because Tommy, let's be honest. Let me be honest. I'll be honest with you guys. I'll be honest. Let me be honest here, Tommy.
Level.
Let me level it all you. Right? So you all know that I own WZYE 95.9 FM radio station. Right? You all know that we campaign on behalf of the government. And I'm being honest. I have not gone to the government to ask them for any ads, right, on the radio station. You understand?
True.
So I just being patient. I being patient because I know it's going to happen, but I had to be patient. Now, if I see other radio stations getting ads before me, I still can't be impatient and say, well, boy, how them gain and I ain't gain, or we ain't getting. And it's a timing, and I looking at this as, you know, in organizational behavior, there is something called instant gratification and delayed gratification. I'm going back in the class now, Tommy. Something called instant gratification and delayed gratification. You know, most of the times, delayed gratification is way better than instant gratification because you're getting an instant and it's done. But when it's delayed, you appreciate it more and it lasts for a longer period of time. So me personally, Tommy could be different. I don't want instant gratification. I want delayed gratification that can last over a period of time. And that's how I look at it. Now, other people can't wait for delayed gratification. And I understand that too. So that's just, you know, that's just
You recognize that I'm a very patient person also.
Right. Yeah. So, you know, it go work out. But let me play this for all the birthday people. This is for all the birthday people. All the birthday people, this is for you from WZYE, Uncle Tommy, and Professor Walsh. To each and everyone celebrating their birthday, happy birthday from us here at WZYE 95.9 FM.
I'd like to say a very special happy birthday. But there's another birthday song, which is a local one by Winsford Devine.
Yeah, I will get that one too. Yeah. Oh God. All pulling Volsang legs. They say Volsang going to wash a car. God, all ladies, you know. CD have a scratch. Yeah, that CD have a scratch. They have a scratch. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Tony, let me see this call. Caller, welcome.
Yeah, calling from New York,
What part of New York?
Queens.
Welcome, caller.
Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy.
How are you?
Did
Good
you
evening.
talk about state board? Right? You ever hear about a 9 days wonder? Some PNM complaining about who on state board, but they forget when a former PNM prime minister appointed his wife as Minister of Education, and she spoke about breakfasts. Eh? Now, a former PNM Minister of Energy, his wife rented out a family establishment in Faizabad to hold juvenile court. She even got a contract to pave the car park by Namdevco in Bebe, and that failed. They had to call somebody else. Then a former Minister of Health, the wife get contract to grade a park in Port of Spain. What is wrong? These people, somebody so rude to say, put Gregory Bissessa on a state board. Why they don't learn to shut them out? You see, they will forget. Their brain shallow. Have a good night, Professor Wall Street and Uncle Tommy.
Thank you, brother. Thank
Same
you.
to you, and thank you.
Thank you. Sometimes I don't know. I just know what to say sometimes. You know what I mean?
Say nothing.
Yeah. Sometimes I think I should keep quiet sometimes. Seriously. You know?
It's golden. It's golden.
Yeah. Sometimes silence is golden, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, folks, all right. So, I want you all to take a listen to this because it is my belief that, Tommy, too many things are happening in Trinidad and Tobago, and there are no consequences for people's action. You understand? Not only the police should be at Faris Al-Wawi's door, they should also be at Prime Minister Rowley's door and interrogating him.
But we're so used to nothing happening that we take it for granted that nothing will happen. And nothing happens.
And the Prime Minister is right. We need an apology to the nation from Prime Minister Rowley, former Prime Minister Rowley. He needs to apologize to the country. Yeah?
His ego is too big for that.
ROWLEY should apologize to TNT, says PM Kamla Persipasessor. Hours after his damning public claims that he was placed on an Interpol watch list, Prime Minister Kamla Persipasessor is saying former Prime Minister Dr. Keith Rowley owes the entire nation an apology after the TT Police Service confirmed he was not neither on any watch list nor is wanted. In a statement on July 21st at 5:20 p.m., Persibusessor said, after nearly a decade marked by mismanagement and decline, followed by his quiet retreat into a life of luxurious retirement, Dr. ROWLEY reemerged to host a press conference only to level spurious, unfounded, and inflammatory allegations. She added that ROWLEY, in his press conference, suggested that the Prime Minister, the Attorney General, and the independent TPS conspired to have his name placed on Interpol's watch list. Rather than seek a direct explanation from the TPS, something any responsible citizen could have done, ROWLEY chose to broadcast insinuations of a politically driven international smear campaign. Persibusessor added that now that the true facts had been clarified by the TPS and the fog of sensationalism begins to lift, she is suggesting that ROWLEY should once again summon the media, not to fan the flames of paranoia, but to issue a full and unreserved apology to the nation. Persibusessor, who is also MP for Siparia, ended by release by saying, "The people of Trinidad and Tobago deserve better than reckless conspiracy theories and baseless claims."
And she's absolutely correct.
True.
She's correct. And I even want to go further. I want to have an investigation by the TTPS and call former Prime Minister on the table. But I want you all to listen to this editorial from Dr. Wayne Hady Watch.
If you are sleeping in a
I want you all to listen to this editorial. Take a listen to this, eh? It's a long one, but I want to play the whole thing. Just now, take a listen to this.
Hello, my people. This is Dr. Wayne Hade, the Watchman, on the 22nd of July, 2025. And I want to delve into the Interpol watch list and the alleged stopping of Dr. Keith Rowley through the airport in Antigua, and to tell you there is much more than what has been said. And in that, I mean that the Commissioner of Police had made a statement with respect to the incident in which he indicated clearly that a check of all records showed no evidence of Dr. Keith Rowley being placed on a watch list from Interpol. Now, that may sound to be complete, but that's not the whole truth and the facts. There are a lot of things that you need to understand about Interpol and how it operates to understand that it is quite possible that Dr. Rowley could have been flagged and stopped and treated in that manner because somebody put his name into the system. Now, let me start by saying, technically, there's no watch list. People use that colloquial term to mean that your name is on a list where they can watch and see it, basically. But Interpol operates as an international police organization where there's cooperation and coordination amongst law enforcement entities in different countries to ensure that criminals and those who have other bad intentions cannot slip through the cracks from one country to another. So Interpol has a system that is called a notice system, the Interpol notice. And notices are given out throughout the entire world. Once a notice is put into one country's system, it is reflected all over the world. So, what kind of notices are there? You have red notices where they're seeking to arrest a person who is wanted for prosecution or running away from a sentence. The red notice will inform all countries about that person. We have to assume that in the Brent Thomas case, a red notice was issued to inform the Barbados authorities that Mr. Thomas was in Barbados and was wanted. That's a separate issue that we're going to deal with, but we have to assume that a red notice was done in that instance. You have blue notices in which they collect information on the identity and the location and the activities of particular persons who coming from one country to another, so they could track them, especially if they believe that they'll be engaged in some criminal activity. You have yellow notices that they use to locate missing persons, persons who don't know who they are or where they are. Black notice to identify dead bodies. Green notice, right, that they could inform a country about any person or thing that could be an impending threat. Orange notices to warn about some event that could happen, that could have an impact on the country that, or any other country in the world that receives the notice. Silver notices that to trace criminal assets. You have purple. They have a number of notices, all of which serve different purposes, but the main purpose is to warn other countries about individuals who will be traveling through their countries.
The Chevy Equinox EV is more than an SUV.
And once these notices are issued, there are strict protocols in Interpol where it is put into the system and flagged to everybody. So therefore, if you look for any of these notices and you don't find any evidence, you can easily say, well, Dr. Rowley was not flagged because his name doesn't appear in any of the notices. But that is only on the surface. Underneath, there's an informal system called diffusion, in which they share the same information, but not with everybody. One country can share that information with another country. And even though technically it's supposed to be put into the system in the same notice form, it doesn't always work that way. And sometimes countries deliberately do it informally, but it does not appear in the system to show that the person has been flagged. And it is quite possible that that could be the process that was used. So therefore, that informal system serves to defeat the entire purpose of having a strict regime of entry and collation and referral and review that Interpol attempts to use. But it can go in and it can go from one country to another. So let's say Trinidad to Antigua, to inform them under the diffusion system to watch Dr. Rowley or somebody else who may come in the country. And it goes further than that. It becomes even more informal because people have contacts in other countries. Law enforcement entities in one country like Trinidad will have contacts in Barbados and other countries. They train with them, they interact with them, and they could informally tell them to go ahead and flag somebody. So I call my partner in Antigua and I tell him, check on that man there for me because I feel he coming to do something and we want to know where he going and where he going to do. And that person could put the individual's name into, let's say, the airport system. So whenever their passport appears there, it is flagged immediately. But it's not part of the formal Interpol system that the commissioner looked under. Additionally to that, you have informal practices by these officials where they bypass the established procedures and they use methods that are not recognized by law or by process. And we could talk about the Brent Thomas case, where they used the CARICOM warrant system that they have not yet implemented into law in all the countries to make it effective, but they use the same process by which to go and arrest Brent Thomas in Barbados and bring him back on a plane from them back into Trinidad and Tobago. That is why the Barbados authorities were talking about, oh, the gentleman agreed to surrender and go back. But he couldn't do that if you were not operating on the Carriacou warrant system, which you were not, but you're using the same procedure that has not been legalized. So the bottom line is that the commissioner probably does not know of these informal processes that exist in which Dr. Rowley could have been flagged and targeted for somebody checking. Now the question is why? It could be that one country suspects that he might be engaged in some activity that they want to track, because it doesn't have to be Trinidad and Tobago with a diffusion notice or an informal notification. It could be the United States. It could be United Kingdom. They could go on a one-on-one. Let's say United States may submit these diffusion notices or contacts to 5 different countries about a particular individual or individuals. And each of those countries don't know that the Americans are communicating with the others. So it's a one-on-one basis. And that could be a way of tracking persons when they come into and out of the countries. And the worst way is the totally informal method by which people talk to their partner in another country and get them to flag people, tag them, and identify them and surveil them. And let me tell you, Dr. Rowley himself, as a former prime minister, knows or ought to know that these things are possible when we're talking about intelligence systems, law enforcement agencies, and government processes. This is part of what happens all the time, and people don't talk about it. But now we're talking about it because Dr. Rowley got flagged. Now the question would be, what do we do now? Well, the commissioner ought to ask the correct questions, and somebody should ask Dr. Rowley more additional questions as to what exactly happened and how did he know that he was flagged or tagged. This is serious because we had the Brent Thomas matter where Mr. Rowley was the prime minister at the time, and they did an unlawful process to bring back a person, not that person alone, but several other persons were you brought back and forth using that same method. So let's see the investigation done into everything so we can know all that's happening underneath. I hold no brief for Dr. Rowley or anybody, but I did not like the way that he threw the police service under the bus, in my opinion. He put the police service on blast as if they were intentionally part of the process of flagging him and tagging him. They might be, and he might very well know where it's coming from, because as a former prime minister, he will know where all the bones are buried. This is Wayne Head, the Watchman.
Well. No audio.
Well. That's all I can say. Yeah, folks, we're going to take that break. Tommy boy. And you know what's the sad thing, Tommy? Nothing is going to come. Nothing. Just like next. You understand? That was just next. When is that going to stop? You have a call there?
Yeah, let's see. Quality live.
Yeah.
Yes, Uncle Tommy's here.
On Wall Street, yeah, you see that man they call Dr. Rory? Don't trust him. He is an evil man. He underground will be dealing with Maduro and them to disable this country all out. So he could get flagged. From Maduro and all must be flagging because he's dealing underground. He is a nasty, evil, wicked prime minister. And he ain't sorry for he in no way trying to throw blame on camera. And the police say, oh, you looking for sympathy though? You ever see the devil looking for sympathy? And played in talking nice and decent now. I thought he was the Buffalo king. But he's a nasty man, yes? Later, boys.
Thanks for the call.
You know, Tommy, I think we have to understand something too, that there are certain people who are going to be on boards. I don't know how they just choose people on boards. I've never been on a board in Trinidad and Tobago. You know, it's funny, Tommy boy. I just ask myself this question, boy. Like, I never really asked to be on a board, but sometimes I ask myself this question, in my quiet moments. Should I have asked to be on a board, boy? Just wondering to myself. You know? I said, well, you know, it's like I never really give that any consideration, to be honest with you. Right? And I believe there's more than just being on a board. There is other things that can be done as well as far as people being employed. There's many, many other things. You know, I don't think it's just being on a board alone. And the question is to be asked, do you have to have qualifications to be on a board?
I would want to think that you'd have to have some minimum qualifications.
What would you say minimum qualification? What would you say that would be? Hola thought, Tommy. Hola thought. Let's go for the quick break and we'll be right back. So the question is, folks, what qualifications do you have are required in order for you to be on a board in Trinidad and Tobago? What qualifications are required? We're going to take that break and I'll be right back. Stick and stay. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Don't forget, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can always reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also, 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. Remember, as the professor asked, please share the live.
We'll be right back.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio, WZYE 95.9 FM.
No more red, no more red, no more red, no more red, no left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see us win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. And we are tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, me bye bye. Bye bye, bring bye bye. We're tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, of the proposals and all the excuses, tired of no water, tired of stretching at the lot, tired of the eyebrows rippling. No left foot, right foot again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see we win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch it for you. No more red, again. No more struggle, no more shame, no more pain. We want to see the win, we want the brides again. No more penny again. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. Bye bye, penny, bye bye. We don't vouch for you.
Welcome to WZYE TV 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. And on Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Let's Talk Politics. Like, share and subscribe to keep up to date with reality affecting your life, and as we always say, we bring the truth, the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
You're tuned to WZYE, the heartbeat of unfiltered truth. We're more than a station, we're a movement, grounded in facts, driven by integrity, committed to progress. We don't chase headlines, we create them. Decoding politics and current affairs to question power, not cozy up to it. From Laventille to Scarborough, whether you're in your living room or your commute, this is where perspectives collide, divides dissolve, and tomorrow's conversations start today. WZYE, we originate, not imitate.
Fire! 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 Fire!
We are back with you. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Wall Street, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, as you get in, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook. Subscribe, WZYE TV and YouTube. And you can reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
And also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. As the professor has said, please share the live. Share that live. Share the live.
Okay. So S-West says, qualification and experience is necessary. Applicants can apply based on job duties and must be reviewed and interviewed. So just because you're activist, you're qualified. Okay. Uh, as Smooth said, should be what qualifications needed for the government board in TNT. Okay. Miss Santa Cruz, so yes, was she? There are a lot of other jobs with the community center, women programs, etc. Yeah, I would think that. Um, this is not the first time Cheryl Henry is in here, right? I don't think this is the first time, right, Tommy?
I think I've seen her in here before.
Yeah. I think Cheryl been here before. Yeah. Nah, Ban going out to the Ban going to take his 2 pills. Yeah, you're going to take your pills, Rodney Smith. When he come back, I'm gonna let you know. Rodney Smith want to know, can Wall Street tell how many people have been detained in this SOE and how many were Africans? Rodney Smith, why you asking me that? Ask Banmena. Ask Banmena. Yeah, that's right. Rodney, ask Banmena. He had that information for you. Ask him. No, I don't have that information. As soon as they release it, I'm going to let you know. Mr. Intellectual said there are some boards need specific qualifications. Others, you may not need any. Yeah. Margaret, good night. So, folks, take a listen to this. This is a Minister Barry Padarath responding to Penelope Week Beckles. Take a listen.
Public Utilities Minister Barry Padarath. Penny asleep over crime, not Kamla. Barry Padarath, Public Utilities Minister and Minister in the Office of the Prime Minister, flatly rejected allegations that Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar was asleep at the helm and alleged it was in fact opposition leader Penelope Beckles who now needed to change her pajamas and put on some work clothes. He spoke to Newsday on July 20th in response to Beckles' statement the day before where she alleged the PM was asleep in the fight against crime. Beckles had claimed the declaration of a state of emergency, SLE, indicated the government lacked a crime plan, was waving a white flag of surrender, was hiding behind the police service, and was a sign of galloping authoritarianism and an admission of failure, while not addressing the root causes of crime. Padarath said, "Well, it seems Mrs. Beckles has been asleep for the last 10 years. She found no voice at a time when murders skyrocketed and home invasions skyrocketed, and she sat in a cabinet as part of a government, 5 years as a minister and 5 years as an ambassador, and had not one word to say. So it appears as though the person who is really asleep is Mrs. Beckles, not Mrs. Persad-Bissessar." He said Persad-Bissessar came into office on a large mandate, speaking to the population about crime. In the instance that we have found ourselves in with respect to the SWE, the police commissioner dealt with a specific situation they have advised the government on. "We have always said we will work with the authorities based on the advice and based on the data. Therefore, the commissioner has been very clear in articulating the position we have found ourselves in, and therefore we have acted based on the advice and the specific circumstances we found ourselves in." Padarath said Persad-Bissessar was continuing to advance the areas in which the government could offer new laws such as stand your ground legislation and review the process for issuance of firearm users' licenses. He said COP Alistair Guevara has also spoken about the latter. "We needed a commissioner whom the population could have trust, faith, and confidence in. I think the way the commissioner has been handling the SWE situation and other matters such as the FULs has been restoring that sense of confidence because the commissioner has not been hiding from these issues." Saying the former government had said to let the police do their job, Padarath said they must be given the tools to do their job, adding, "And that is the fundamental difference this time around. Mrs. Beckles is looking for relevance at this time, but is the real person who has been asleep inside and outside of the parliament." He said when Persad-Bissessar was opposition leader and had brought critical motions to deal with crime brought to Parliament, Beckles had allegedly not contributed to debate. Mrs. Beckles has been asleep since she assumed this position. The de facto, actual leaders of the opposition are several. You have Aruka Lopinot MP, Marvin Gonzalez, opposition senator, Faris al-Rawi, and others. But the real person who is asleep at the wheel is Mrs. Beckles. So we will work with the authorities on the advice of the police, but we are not totally reliant on a state of emergency. On this latter, he said Persad-Bissessar has articulated fresh legislation and how it will be operationalized. "We're going out for public consultation. She has mandated all members of parliament of the UNC to ensure we have public consultations in our constituencies. We came in when the financial year was on its last legs, so a lot of our plans, policies, etc. will be rolled out contingent on the finance bill, which will come during the budget period in October. So a lot of that is taking place behind the scenes." He said the PM has been very frontal in articulating her government's plans. "So I have no intention of dancing to Penny's tune," he said, "except to say she needs to be present herself and articulate real issues that impact on people." Padarath said Beckles had publicly said many things which were in fact unjustified. "We did not just arrive at this situation with respect to home invasions and murders. She participated in a government that allowed it and let it fester for the last 10 years. So she really should be apologizing to the people of TT for being a silent partner in a government for the last 10 years that did nothing to mitigate the crime crisis." He said in Persad-Bissessar's short period of 2 months as PM, she had already appointed a police commissioner. "We are giving them the resources that they need. So it is not just another SWE. And that is the point. We have found ourselves in special circumstances, which the commissioner of police has spoken to. But then you are seeing the operational element. They are telling you what they did, in terms of ensuring they were at different locations, so the policing part of it can be done in a more cohesive manner to ensure they receive the best possible results to bring down crime. He said the government provides direction, while the operational aspect is done by the police commissioner. I really want to give him kudos in terms of the frontal battle that he has taken. We are actually seeing how he intends on utilizing the decisions he has made to break up that sort of criminal network in the country that are calling shots from inside of the prison. So, I really want to congratulate the Commissioner of Police for his out-of-the-box approach and how it has been communicated to the population. The commissioner operationalized his decision, and then he advised the population. Padarath said Persibasessor has often said we cannot keep doing the same thing over and over, yet expect to get different results. The population gave us a large mandate, and therefore we intend on being responsive to them, but also at the same time allowing the commissioner and his team to do what is in the best interest of the population.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
There you have it. Tommy,
Yep.
I don't know if I want to put this as so the Newsday just put out an article, right? And the article states, Antigua Minister, we did not put ROWLEY on Interpol list. And what? Hold on, let me read this for you guys. Newsday spoke to Antigua and Barbuda's Minister of Legal Affairs, Public Safety and Labor, Stedroy Benjamin, who is also that country's Attorney General. He regretted the incident and supported ROWLEY account of events. The only thing, Tommy, is that he stated that ROWLEY went through Antigua twice. Maybe the former Prime Minister make a mistake and he couldn't remember that he traveled through Antigua twice. And he told us he traveled through 3 times. I don't know how you go travel through a country twice and tell the people you traveled through 3 times.
Senior moments.
Huh?
You're having senior moment.
Oh, okay, a senior moment. So, Antigua is saying they had nothing to do with putting Prime Minister ROWLEY on any Interpol list. Yeah? So, hopefully, the TTPS will get to the bottom of this sooner rather than later. Yeah? But, Tommy, your partner did an editorial.
My partner.
Yeah. Hold on. Your partner, Gary Griffith.
Wow.
We go listen to editorial. Mr. Florida, call back. Let's listen to Gary Griffith editorial. I mean, Gary made some sense here. He made some sense here. He really made some sense. So let's listen to what he had to say. He did make some sense.
Do unto others, a message to Keith ROWLEY from Gary Griffith. You now cry foul, claiming there's a deliberate, calculated attempt to tarnish your name. Yet, where was your concern when your government weaponized the state against others? Did you show outrage when your government minister directed the police to travel to Barbados, upon which they illegally abducted a Trinidad and Tobago citizen? Had you been placed in a foreign cell without cause, as was Brent Thomas, you might have been screaming even louder today. Did you object when your government hijacked a police service commission merit list relying on a civilian report riddled with lies in a blatant attempt to tarnish not only my name, but the reputations of those associated with me? Where was your outrage when your government targeted Roger Best and Pastor Brown, attempting to destroy their character using state resources? Did you hesitate to use Parliament as a shield when you falsely accused then Prime Minister Kamla Persibasessor and other senior officials of a plot to murder a journalist based on a fabricated document now forever remembered as Emailgate? Did you defend the Auditor General, or did you lead efforts to undermine her credibility? Did you stand up for the former central bank governor, or was he just another casualty in your administration's long campaign of character assassination? This list, unfortunately, is far from exhaustive. It reflects a pattern of politically motivated persecution that has defined your governance. Yet now, because Interpol, a body beyond your political reach, is involved, you cry misuse of state power? Interpol does not bend to the whims of any Trinidad and Tobago politician. The truth is, for nearly a decade, you perfected the misuse of state institutions. You pumped $42 million into the TPS, not for national security, but to finance investigations targeting political opponents. You consolidated power and used arms of the state to crush dissent. Anyone who disagreed with you became fair game. Now, as the tide turns, you seek sympathy, but as the saying goes, the evil that men do lives after them. And yours, sir, is a legacy carved by your own hands. What goes around comes around. Do unto others.
Tommy, I one time, Gary hit the nail on the proverbial head.
Oh yeah, he was right on point.
Yeah, he was on point there. He was on point. Yeah, you're on point. Yeah. You have any voice notes, Tommy? Let me see if I have any voice notes here.
No, my phone ain't working right tonight.
Okay, Mr. Florida, welcome.
Good exactly, Mr. Answer, Mr. Tommy and everyone. What PhD you get that man? You know, do that editorial. You need a PhD too, you know.
Now, that was a good one, man. That was a good one. You put
Mr.
some
Answer,
facts
I
in
don't
the
worry
table.
about it, do a good one, you know. You can't make a first impression twice, you know. He done prove he have integrity and see anything good about him. Yeah, because he had an opportunity to join the coalition to get rid of this PNM and he chose to do something that wasn't right. But Mr. Hanson, you see, this is why we cannot trust CARICOM. All Antigua say is didn't put his name. You have to come and condemn that. If he wasn't pulled over and wasn't placed in a room or anything, you had to say it. And this is why we don't want the CCJ. We stay with the Privy Council. You see the transparency. You see, not because you're friends with the CARICOM leaders, and if they could come and say something arrogant and stupid like that, I would say stupid because you say how political interference. I mean, and anybody with a half sense of common sense, you know, Interpol don't deal like that. We feel as one of the independent institutions that he can get influence. And this is what we need. We need more transparency. Look at it. PNM used CPEP because they knew they was going to lose election and put the CPEP workers in a hole. No, facts are coming out. Where the CPEP supporters going from the Red House or the Balancing House and demand Paris to come out and answer questions because they jeopardize your livelihood because they use you guys like a football. And you see, this is where I don't get with people. You're seeing, they say something from the beginning. It's war and it's all of this and try to stir up trouble. And now with the truth coming out, men swearing affidavits and saying the truth. Where are you? Stand up for your rights. See, you're standing up for you protest with your come out and say something. Where he is right now? You going back to Saudi Arabia? All right, Mr. Answer, Mr. Tommy, look on.
You know,
Okay.
Tommy,
Yeah.
I was trying my best to implement your quote. Stray dogs don't bark at every car door that goes by. Yeah, KFC, welcome. I was trying my best. Go ahead, KFC.
I deny Mr. What's your uncle Tommy? What you should come out? AK confidants. What should you make me? You say that you come with a good one?
Yeah,
I
the game
feel
I
like
play.
for working smarter.
The game I play. You know what I mean?
I play.
Yeah.
Why you was saying you have been playing between the election day, you join up with the PNM.
Yeah.
You were dancing with the former minister, baby killer. I had what kind of crap for dance you doing? You should be throw salt on that?
Yeah.
Throw salt on that. Russian, and I never heard the politicians, so they no moves, you know.
What?
You come out now.
Real moves, you know.
Yeah.
They got the moves like Jagger.
The beggar is smart. You ain't seen don't trust that man at all, eh?
Yeah.
I still have salt here. I want to salt to them too again, man. Go on, bless.
Yeah, man. For me, I wanted, I want to take your advice, and
Why?
I was ignoring it all the time. Seriously, I was ignoring it and ignoring it and ignoring it. But I feel Cheryl Henry is Patty Reid's cousin,
You never could tell.
and if she continues, I might have to give her 2 PhDs to her. You understand? Because Dr. Gordon Dryden Joseph have 4. Dr. P&M Fox have 2. And I think Cheryl Henry on her way to being bestowed upon her a few PhDs. Listen to her statement. Listen to her statement, Tommy. PM Kamal have no shame to call on SOE without a shame Kamala Prasad Besessa. This is Cheryl Henry. Cheryl Henry, what kind of dumbology is that? Did you even... Let me take this call. Mr. Intellectual, welcome. Cheryl, I'm coming back to you, Cheryl. Don't go nowhere, you know.
Yes.
Don't run outside, you know, Cheryl. Don't
She's a
go in the outdoor.
propaganda.
Stay inside. Where, Mr. Intellectual?
Hey, bless evening,
Bless
gentlemen. So, Uncle T,
Yeah.
I hope all enjoying all yourself this evening.
Yeah, man.
I just wanted to share something that I pick up. It doesn't seem as though everything is okay in the PNM. As much as they're trying to show a united force. The main propagandists throw them for like them under the bus.
Yeah. You mean you're talking about Marvelous Marva?
Yes.
Former Prime Minister threw Marvelous Marva under the bus.
Yes.
Yep.
Because Marvelous Marva was lying just like the Lion King. Right?
Well, you see, when you have a teacher, right?
Yeah.
Who training people to be a certain kind of way, there's always going to pick up a character, and if one of the character is lying, you don't think the rest of them going to pick up that same character?
Correct is right.
And if everybody who praising him, right? You notice what they're doing right now? Paris line called him, well, he's a consummate liar. The next one, Foster Goins.
Yeah. Next
We'll
liar.
talk about he.
Yeah.
You understand? And the little boys and them who they know bringing the party. And give them a position. All of them start to lie. And they take up the same attitude that the leader had. They are somehow aggressive and how mindless they portray themselves. An organization would always show the character of their leadership. If you have good leadership, you're going to see the organization functioning in a certain kind of way. If you have anyhow kind of leadership, they will function in a anyhow kind of way.
Even though they might seem to be disciplined, they are not disciplined, you know. The only discipline is how to train people how to lie, thief, and be wicked. That's all them fellas and them could do. Imagine a man come and sit down there and tell the story and everybody else saying something else. Sometimes they Antigua people and a man all saying, hey, what a man saying ain't correct, you know. 2 times, he passed through there. If Interpol was really looking for he, right? We lock up already.
Long time.
You were making a jail.
Long time.
He better don't cry wolf because next thing you know, they come up together with Maduro.
Yeah.
Because you know Maduro have a warrant out for him, right? And a 25 million bounty on his head. They ain't gonna put no bounty on his head, but they could lock him up for collusion with or having interaction with drug traffickers. You understand? So like continue to cry wolf and see if Interpol really rescue return. Because America could do what they want, you know, when they want and how they want it. And he's a fella that opposed them fellas and them point blank already. So you know what's going on. They probably just test the waters they with them. Anyhow, thanks for listening.
Thank you, man.
Have a blessed evening, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Same to you.
Yes. UNC and Proud, welcome. UNC and Proud.
Good night again. Good night again, Uncle Wall Street and Uncle Tommy.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Professor and Uncle Tommy, I want to ask the listeners this question. For the last 10 years, right? You're here, and every so often you hear the PNM say they want to wait for the money to trickle down to the vulnerable and the needy in society who need the spin-off and the wealth of this country.
Right.
Which part in the tenure of the PNM history, they have a consultation going out and meet the people in the public and not sitting down in a special couch with special people to ask special questions. And they're asking the citizen, how could we improve your life in the budget? What the community it belongs to need financially upgraded and what infrastructure and what other need in other area. The PNN ever do that? So I hope Kids Scotland and the next 12 of them who fighting for CPAP workers could go to the budget consultation nearest to them and put an input to say that the CPAP workers want work, the forestry workers want work, and the European workers want work, and everybody will grant. Because here what's going on. Or there's such a club. They don't have book grant, stationery grant for the children. 20,000 people money to distribute. And they started with the most vulnerable to distribute it. So you see, I want them to go out there and let the community now have a voice. So don't have to be enslaved and committed to no one party. So no one wants something to build a project or to do in other area to get employment. Now is all the time to go there. Uncle Tommy and Professor, a pleasant good night until God's willing again.
Thank you
Sweet
very
dreams.
much. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you. Thank you.
I have some voice notes here, Tommy.
Go ahead.
Yeah, you know, I just see this. I had this here. COP, welcome. COP.
Professor Wall Street, good night to you. Good night to you, Uncle Tommy.
Same to you, my brother.
Nice this evening, boy. Nice run.
How far you went?
45 minutes.
How far you went?
45 minutes ago. Eh? 3
Yeah.
miles.
45 minutes?
I'm going the way. Yeah.
That's a good thing.
Running and walking and running and walking. I tell you, they will reach it.
Yeah.
When I say Wall Street, I do it in 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Can't let you show off on me. Can't let you show off on me. Can't do that at all. But one of the best things to do is to exercise in the evening.
Correct.
One of the best feelings you get. Oh, the media How Trinidad and Tobago and the Fourth Estate looking for Faris Alwari and nobody can find Faris Alwari? How that happening in Trinidad and Tobago? All of a sudden Faris Alwari and them they don't want no press conference again. You find that strange?
Yeah.
They are cocoa in the sun. Rain falling, they can come out and talk. Come out and talk all the time. They're big and bold and saying, now is the time you had to practice your lawyer skills. You know why you had to practice your lawyer skills? Because you know about misconduct in public office. You engage yourself in. Professor Walsheet, you feel ROWLEY just make the allegation in the poll to distract the population?
Yeah, correct.
And Faris Alwari.
Yeah.
CPEP.
Yeah.
And CPEP. Why are you doing that? And if Interpol is so serious and Caribbean laws is so serious and the United National Congress is so serious and the Commissioner of Police is so serious, they must hold Cookie Rowley to account because you just can't make allegations that as Interpol. And if your name on any list, bet your bottom dollar you will get locked up in the airport.
Correct.
All now so you will not be able to leave there. That if your name on the list. And then he naming the Attorney General. And he naming the head of the National Security Council. And saying them will know about it. Ask them, and he asking the media to go and ask them why they try to belittle his character. You do that 10 years by representing us. You belittle your own character by the so-called representation that you represent us in Trinidad. Oh gosh. That pity put up that crack bomb, that throw off, Professor Walsh. Run, Paris, run out the end of the money, that throw off.
Run, Paris, run.
Right.
I'm going to take it on. Where's COP? Oh God, COP, you're gone. Olia, come on, new movie coming to Trinidad, eh?
Run, Faris, run.
Run, Faris, run. And it only showing in our movie tongue. It ain't showing other place. Run, Faris, run. Yeah? You think Faris, all of a sudden, boy, Faris disappeared. But, Tommy, let me get back to Cheryl before we play what's on the screen there. No, let me play on the screen first. All you, the PNM done. Laid to rest the PNM. Take a listen to this.
ROWLEY on Gonzalez, Bangladesh comments. Don't beat him up too much. Former Prime Minister Dr. Keith ROWLEY says PNM Chairman Marvin Gonzalez spoke inelegantly and may have...
The man spoke inelegantly. Tommy, the man put I-N in front of elegant, you know.
Wow.
Inelegantly. You think it's easy, boy? The PNM dead.
And may have misrepresented the discussions that took place in as PNM Chairman Marvin Gonzalez spoke inelegantly and may have misrepresented the discussions that took place in cabinet regarding the composition of state boards. Gonzalez shocked and angered many in the public domain when he voiced his concerns about what he described as an imbalanced ethnic and racial composition among the newly appointed state boards under the United National Congress, UNC government. When I look at it, I wonder if we're living in Bangladesh or Delhi, Gonzalez bluntly declared last week. Gonzalez recalled that cabinet members would not dare take a note for board members made up mostly of people of African descent because the then Prime Minister ROWLEY would have asked if the board was from Ghana. Speaking to the media at his Goodwood Park home yesterday, ROWLEY said he does not believe he ever made such a statement.
You hear that?
Right.
Will you hear that?
Yeah, I heard it earlier.
You hear that, eh? Let me play this for you again, eh? Let me play this for you.
That the PNM has found itself in, as the gentleman would have said rightly. Dr. Eric Williams, many years ago, said that every single member of the PNM is a propagandist of the PNM. And one of the first things I will do as your new chairman is to ensure that the propagandists of the PNM must be deployed on every nook and every cranny of this country. And we will chase them away on social media, and that the gospel of the PNM must be known to every single citizen of this country.
Tommy, and this here is an example of the propagandists that Marvelous Marva was talking about. And just imagine, the Lion King had to come and tell Marvelous Marva, I don't remember ever saying that. You understand? Dr. Mashup himself talking to Marvelous Marva about
You don't
Marvelous.
remember.
I don't remember saying that, you know. Eh? Or they could believe anything coming to them fellas out of their mouth.
You don't
Nothing.
remember. He simply don't remember.
Go ahead, Tommy.
He doesn't remember. He's having senior moments.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's finish listening.
Furthermore, he did not agree with the way Gonzalez made his point about racial imbalance. I think, as a person who I nurtured in a cabinet and in a party, I think I know what he wanted to say. It was inelegantly said, and even more so, he made comments about what I might have said, which I don't think I ever said. The former...
You hear that? He threw Marvin Gonzalez, Marvelous Marva, he threw him under 5 PTSD buses. 5, not 1. He threw him under 1, he roll out. He threw him under the other one, he roll out. He threw him under the 3rd one, he roll out. He threw him under the 4th one, he roll out. And he threw him under the 5th one. And it's a good thing there was no more bus coming. Think about this, Tommy. Tommy, this Marvelous Marva told the people of Trinidad and Tobago, he is going to be the head propagandist. And he's going to every nook and cranny. And every member of the PNM have to be a propagandist. Yeah, that's what he said.
Prime Minister, however, asked that people go easy on Gonzalez. We are all allowed at least one mistake in the political arena. So don't beat him up too much. I'm sure he would have learned how to treat an issue like that going forward. And if we learn from any mistake, then we're better off for it. Gonzalez's comments were condemned by political analysts as well as government ministers who accused him of playing the race card.
Yeah? Even your own former leader. You understand, Tommy? Telling you, stop that. But let me get back to this real quick, Tommy. You know, JB Harper, welcome. Yeah, Miss Sandra, we allowed one mistake. How much mistake Marvelous Marva go make? Dr. Mashup? Yeah, Dr. Rowley. Name it Dr. Mashup. I want to give Cheryl, I want to give you 2 PhDs tonight. Go ahead, KFC.
I thought that the system for PhD. When we start Wall Street, well, Uncle Tommy went to get taught doctorally real evil and wicked, you know. You man show in the labas, you know.
Well, you throw him in the labas. And if that a landfill, you have to pick him up from the labas and carry him over to the landfill too.
Rolling Mashup, rolling on the man in the I'm still, you know.
Dr. Mashup.
No comment about that.
Yeah.
Rolling real wicked and evil, but
you think it easy?
I look at what's that? I look to understand.
Yeah, man, bless.
Rolly, keep come out and talk.
Yeah, talk more, talk. Cheryl Henry. That name sounds familiar, you know, Tommy. Yes, Cheryl's statement, eh? Cheryl, I want to give you 2 PhDs. Tommy, did we give out a PhD in doxology?
Not today.
Oh, Tommy, you sure?
Not today. Yesterday, maybe.
Okay. I want to give Cheryl a PhD in doxology. the advanced study of being absolutely clueless. That is the meaning of doxology, eh? Doxology. Cheryl Henry, that's your first PhD. You know, we sharing PhDs here like water, Tommy. And Panan just sent me PhD in Toticism. No, we ain't going to see that. The second PhD is numbscology. Numbscology. That is the scholarly examination of brain dead decision making. Brain dead. Cheryl Henry, you in here the release by the TTPS that they went to the Prime Minister with respect to the SOE, and the Prime Minister then went to the President. Cheryl? So Cheryl, welcome to In the Village. You now have the same amount of PhDs as PNM Fox, and so far, Gordon Dryden Joseph leading the group with 4 PhDs. And Cheryl, we will be having a virtual graduation. You don't have to pay for your cap and gown. We will take care of that. We take care of all the ancillaries that's needed for the graduation. So let me repeat: doxology and numbscology. Yeah, 2. You got 2 for yourself. COP, welcome.
Professor Wall Street.
Yeah.
I love the Tommy. They have all
Yes.
that. You giving them listeners and everybody. That's why you gotta give them a free scholarship. Yeah. Uncle Tommy, you gotta get a scholarship just now.
Yep.
We sharing PhD like it's raining in Trinidad. Raining.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree, but only you don't get a scholarship. Only learn. Learn. It's amazing to see how keep ROWLEY through Marvelous Marva under the bus, eh?
Oh God,
But,
unbelievable.
I wouldn't classify it as under the bus really. He put him in the place really.
Yeah.
He put him in the place really. And he just didn't say, why the mother so and so, you're lying on me.
Cost him.
He didn't put it across that way. Yeah. But I feel he do him that on phone call. And it showed the propaganda that these people them really intend to spread. And they're not just fooling the PNM supporters, mothers and fathers. They're fooling the future of the African community. That is who they're misleading. And how long they will do that for? Why would a big man like he want to do something like that? Why would a big man like Marvelous Marva will want to spread propaganda throughout the crook and cranny of this country? What type of person with ambition does do something like that? Somebody with no ambition does do something like that. Why would he want to do that? When he was saying that, you look at that young lady face, how that young lady face watching him. Marvelous Marva couldn't even watch that young lady in chair. You know how much assistance them asked for? The only thing them could have get was a ride in a maxi to go on a political meeting. Why it is people with Marvelous Marva, he don't look ugly, he dress eloquent, he look like I don't want to say mature, I don't want to say masculine. I feel I will be lying. But he look good when he dress. He look like he I don't want to say masculine, he's not no blasted masculine man. He look professional when he dress. Why somebody look good so well want to spread propaganda throughout Trinidad and Tobago? Why? And none.
Power. Hunger for and thirst for power.
Leader in this country pull them up and say, why you will want to do them thing? None of the PNM members pull them up and say, why, what you saying? That is what you intend to do, to spread propaganda. No lawyers and no right thinking people in position stand up and pull them up and say, hey, wait a minute. That is propaganda all intend to spread. Nobody draw that to his attention. And they just keep a blind eye to the things that matters in life. But your political career will end soon because nobody will continue taking that lies from you, Marvelous Marv. I don't even want to call them Marvelous Marv, but they should find some Camille or some kind of thing for you. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, COP.
Look, Tommy, check this out. Tommy, they say there's a saying that goes, association breeds assimilation, right? You hear about that, right?
True.
Right? Read what Dr. P&M Fox put up.
Sherry Henry, you are correct.
Right. And what do they have in common? What did I give them in common?
PhDs.
There we go. 2 PhDs. I don't know why them just make me look so good, Seriously, I don't know why. How could I give Dr. P&M Fox 2 PhDs? And Cheryl just come, eyeliner. Cheryl, you break the record there. You get them PhD quick. It took Dr. Gordon Dryden Joseph and Dr. P&M Fox a long time before them could get their PhD, Tommy.
True.
Cheryl, you gotta be real good. You're real good. I ain't lying. I gave you credit. But folks, put your closing comments in the chat. Put your closing quotes. Cheryl, put a closing quote, a positive closing quote, because your comrade with the other 2 PhDs, he doesn't put no positive quotes at all. So you try and change it. All right? Change it for them. So you could be out front. Put a positive closing quote for Dr. P&M Fox. Tommy, I ain't see. Tommy, but you know something though, Tommy? You know Patty never get no PhD, regardless.
Wow.
You realize that?
She had to graduate.
She had to graduate. Yeah. And Banmina never get no PhD either, boy.
They'll both graduate eventually.
So, folks, we'll be having a virtual graduation as we continue to share PhDs here in the village. This is a virtual college, where we award PhDs based on your stupidology, dotishology, foolishology, madology, dunceology. What was Miss Santa Cruz one again? What was that one again? Did I write that down, boy? Oh, BSology. Yes, I wrote it down.
BSology.
Sean, welcome.
Good night, Uncle Tommy and Professor Wall Street. How are you guys?
Excellent, man.
Good, thanks, and yourself.
I'm laughing, sir. Cracking up. You know what you need to put on them? All them morons, them that put them Patty V, all of them, them dumb idiots. I'm reading the comments as they put. They have no foul. They what you call it? Their brain cells.
Their faculties.
Yeah, their faculties are not there.
Yeah.
These idiots, you need to put the dunce hat on each and every one of them head, including Tara's head.
Yeah.
This shameless idiot, ROWLEY. That's a dead thing, waste man. I disgusted at that man. He should stay quiet, but you know what? He need to talk some more. Let him embarrass himself. So is Marvelous Marva. They need to embarrass themselves. That's all they need to do. These idiots, they ain't no good for the country anyway.
Correct. Yeah.
Crumbs on them. All right, I'm
Thank you.
listening here.
Yeah, man.
All right, have a great night.
Yeah, man. So, folks, I want you all to listen to this. Tommy, my son sent this to me. You believe this? My son sent this to me. My son, he sent this to me.
You have a factory in Trinidad and Tobago?
Yeah, this is a new factory in overseas. Yeah.
Wow, so do you doing this to get away from the tariffs?
Yes, mainly for USA.
Why did you pick Trinidad and Tobago to open a factory?
A lot of suppliers of luggage.
Got it.
Already.
Well, look at this lock. This is crazy. You manufacture these?
Yes, it is very special design.
And then, so I have to buy the set, right? I have to buy 1, 2, 3 all together?
And then nest it together.
And then you nest it together,
Yeah,
like the Russian nesting doll, yeah?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so for a whole set of these suitcases, how much?
$126.
And you got the skateboarding wheels?
Yes.
On the bottom?
This is a PU wheels with a new technology.
So what is the MOQ?
140 IQ.
140 IQ?
Yeah.
How many sets fit in 140 IQ?
520 sets.
Okay, gotcha. And how long is production if I want to buy?
2 months. Yeah.
You have a name card?
Sure.
Wow.
Tommy, my son sent me that.
Okay.
My son sent me that. Hey! Yeah, Tommy, look who come. Where she was over by the other. She was over by the other place. Watch, look.
Patty.
Look. Yeah.
Welcome, Patty.
Welcome, Patty. Patty, so far, we have been sharing PhDs like crazy. And you are one of the few ones who haven't received a PhD yet. Gordon Dryden Joseph have 4. Dr. Gordon Dryden Joseph. Right? Dr. P&M Fox have 2. And we just bestowed upon Cheryl. Yeah? What's Cheryl name again? Cheryl Henry. We just bestowed upon Cheryl Henry 2 PhDs. Right? One in Donsology and the next one in what was it, Tommy? Numbscology. Yeah, numbscology. Yeah.
Who get the one in BSology?
Eh?
Who got the BSology?
I think that was P&M Fox. I think Miss Santa Cruz gave you that one. The BSology, because I write it down here. So folks, as much as we are giving it out, it must be an ology. It must be an ology. Yeah? And we're gonna have a virtual graduation with all with the cap, the gong, the tassel. And Tommy, you know we had to have valedictorian too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We having everything. The full work. You know, and send us all your ideas that we're gonna incorporate into the graduation because they must graduate. But Tommy, you know we had to come up with our school too.
All right.
Yeah, we had to come up with our ology school because all of them Oh, we already get it. They graduated from the School of Ology. Yeah. So, folks, we have a school. We have a university called University of Ology. Right?
You know how we call this school, Mr. Ansel?
What are we calling it?
University of Eric Williams.
Nah. University of Ology. Because everybody getting a PhD in ology.
you know, Patricia. If she do well, she will get ology and tataology. Yeah, we will she tataology. The tata she just come on time. Mr. Hansen, yeah, Tatana, is Tata, so we should Tataology. Mr. Hansen, my ears deceived me just now. Before my Prime Minister said, don't play the race game.
Yeah.
He was baptized, or?
I don't know.
Just answer, Mr. Tony.
Hey, you know what?
All right.
some voice notes here they need to play. David Hoboy, site from Point 14, Trinidad, New Follower to your program. Welcome, David. Welcome. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks a lot. Panan's a PhD in doticism. No, Panan. It's the University of Ology. We only give out PhDs in ologies. You understand? Yeah? Yeah, University of Ology. Yeah. Go barology. Go barology. Go barology. Yeah. I think that one. Yeah.
Biology.
Yeah. Patty, go ahead. You go ahead. We ain't give you a PhD yet, But you're fighting for one. Let me do this voice note here quick. I will do it after the break. Let me do this one here quick.
The PNM should not be great as the PNM, Their tagline should be PNM have no shame whatsoever. Penelope Beckles forget when Keith Rowley kicked she out of the Senate for some notice that she was sleeping on the job and caused a bill to pass. Or it would have passed anyway because the partnership government had the majority. But he forget how she insulted her. She forget how Camille Robinson Regis Bolmati insulted her with that same issue when they were having the internals. And even Marley McDonald insulted her. The woman, I tell you, she was the one at the fashion, see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil after, because that is how she was in all her years in office. I remembered in 2010 when the partnership won the government and they went to fix that Mount Pleasant Bridge in Arima. She said, well, 30 years we tried to fix it and it can't fix it. We surely luck. And they fixed the bridge and the bridge still functioning. Penny's a waste of time. And she talking about Mrs. Prasad Bissessa. Penny really have no shame. She should stick fighting, picking duck and making roti.
All right, let me go for the break and we will continue the voice note after the break. We're going to take that break, folks. It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Warsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. Let's take that quick break and we'll be right back. Stick on stay. Don't forget, put your closing quotes and send your closing comments. What did I do there? I do something there, boy. Hey, I didn't even know what I do there. Hold on, let me see something. Tommy.
What you
I
do?
did something. I don't know what I did. Everything just disappeared just so. Anyway, all right. Okay, here it is. It just disappeared just so. So, folks, we'll be right back. Stick on stay.
You're listening to WZYE 95.9 FM. You are listening to WZYE 95.9 FM, the most influential name in Caribbean radio in the tri-state area. Broadcasting from East Orange, New Jersey, the most influential name in Caribbean radio. WZYE 95.9 FM.
It's In the Village with Uncle Tommy, Professor Warsheet, and you on WZYE 95.9 FM. We come to you every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. That's every Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. Don't forget, folks, whenever you join us, share the live, WZYE 95.9 FM on Facebook, WZYE TV on YouTube. And you can always reach us here at 973-868-1444. That's 973-868-1444.
Also at 973-609-6509, 973-609-6509. And as the professor said, anytime you join us, share that live.
Okay. KFC.
Yeah. Hi, good night, Mr. Warsheet, and to all the viewers.
Yeah,
Mr. Warsheet.
Yeah.
I want to say good night to all my Rastafari brethren and sisters, 12 of Judah. We're celebrating the king birthday tomorrow, Emperor Padarath the first.
Yeah, man.
So all my Rastafari and them thinking it. All my UNC family have no fear. KFC is here. You're not going to the PNM. I never like the PNMs. I doesn't talk him. I won't talk my party band. But only a man who feels it knows it. So Mr. Worship, have a blessed night and Tuesday meet again, have I?
Yeah, man. Blessings. Blessings.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
One more thing. Will
Yeah.
it say patient man ride what?
Say that again?
Patient man, they say patient man ride what?
No, they say patience with
Donkey?
virtue.
Patient man ride donkey.
Oh, all right, all right, all right. Yeah, bless. I'm gonna finish this voice note yet, Tommy.
If she could make any a good roti and all. You sat down there 5 years in opposition in government, sorry. 5 years as an ambassador. What did you do? What did you do? She sounded, that's why she have Marvin as a chief whip, because she sounded lazy and listless, just like him, telling Roger Alexander that they had 9 years to come up with a crime plan. Why they didn't come up with a crime plan? They want to call it SOE because they had no crime plan. But all they had one and it wasn't working. You said earlier, Wall Street, that sometimes it's just to shut your mouth. Sometimes it's really best to shut your mouth with these ignoramus and them. And yes, the next PNM might jump on the chat. Cheryl, coming at her damn nonsense. She could talk about John Jeremy. Rowley made a fool of himself, a laughing stock with his Interpol nonsense. And she coming to talk about John Jeremy. I tell you, the Lekoto Jobby eat the shame. Thanks a lot. Good night again, Wall Street and Uncle Tommy, and to everybody out there. So Rowley found that Marvin's statement was inelegantly, just like when Shamfer abused the phone. She didn't know how to roam. And he said it was an accidental development arising out of ignorance. He made excuses for Daryl Smith roaming bill of $100,000 in Tobago. When asked by the reporter, he asked, "Do you want me to transfer him?" Now we come to make excuses for Martin Gonzalez. But what I like that he did, he made Marvin a liar. How Marvin feeling? And then Cheryl had no shame to come and say it's like a soap opera every day with the UNC. No, it's a horror story every day with the PNM, the opposition PNM. Rowley throwing Marvelous Marvel under the bus for lying about the Ghana story. Stuart Young and Faris cussing out one another.
Yep.
You can't find pennies, you don't know how to control them.
Yep.
Faris and the 1.something billion CPEP contracts. Where's Faris? Faris hiding.
Yeah.
All of them. Something going on with them. They can't settle down. And you coming to talk about UNC soap opera? Or the PNMites really have no shame. I guess it's all the DNA. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Run, Forrest, run. Run, Forrest, run. So let me see if I have any other ones here. Let me see if this is a voice note here.
No, Tommy, they had a small fracas in Barnsley House between Faris and Stuart Young. Apparently, Faris blaming Stuart Young for the not giving him cabinet approval in extending of the CPEP contract. So there was a small fracas today in Barnsley. It was about 11:05 this morning, whereby the Petney had to come and intervene in the tensions because it was escalating so high.
They're already PNM falling apart. They're falling apart. Well, no, they already fell apart. They fall apart already. And Dr. Mashup tried to come back to fix things, and you mash it up even more. Yeah. He come back to try to fix things, and he mash it up even more. He throw poor Marvin under the bus. I feel sorry for Marvin. You know, when is it? Faris making the movie Run, Faris Run, and we ain't seen him at all. Tommy, I wonder if that movie go release in America, boy.
Never know.
Anyway, folks. Yeah. Here's my closing comment.
Today. Every morning, tell yourself, today is going to be a good day. Positivity attracts positivity, like a magnet. The brighter we shine, the more good things we attract. Your perception of the world is largely shaped by the quality of your thoughts. If you start your day on a negative note, minor hiccups may feel more like disasters. A spilled coffee or traffic jam can make you feel like a victim of your own thoughts. By reshaping your mindset, you can reframe your perspective, turning setbacks into opportunities for patience, understanding, and growth. Embrace positivity and watch your world transform.
From where I sit, this is it. The clock on the wall said that's all I like to say, what I've got to go. Remember, hard work beats talent when talent does not work hard. And for every 60 seconds of anger, you lose 1 minute of happiness. Remember, your circumstances may determine who you are, but you are responsible for who you become. Go ahead, Tommy.
It's kind of fun to do the impossible. These are the words of Walt Disney. Like I always say, you, the man in the mirror, you must become that change you want to see. However, when you look at that mirror, if you don't like what you see, you cannot blame the mirror. Never look down on a person unless you give them a hand up. Love you all. Be safe out there. Whoever is overheating, try to stay cool. And we'll see each other on Thursday night, God willing. Till then, good night.
Thank you, Tommy.
You're welcome.
Dr. PNM Fox want to know what criminal charges can be brought against Faris Alwari. That is not up to me. That is up to the TTPS. The TTPS should have been at his house a long time ago. This should be at his house and the former Prime Minister's house. Yeah. This should have been there a long time. Yeah. But it looked like it have different type of what call it, Tommy? Different strokes to different folks. Different strokes to the PNM people. That's what it is. All right. No more voice notes here. Don Alexander says, when someone is mean, don't listen. When someone is rude, walk away. When someone tries to put you down, stay firm. Don't let someone bad behavior destroy your inner peace. Lord, thank you for this beautiful Tuesday. You kept us safe and happy. We are so very thankful. And we rest tonight. Give us your peace and calm to take into Wednesday. Thank you, Lord. That's from Donna. Okay. Okay, that's it for the voice notes. Let's go to the chat. KFC, Miss Santa Cruz say we know that you are no traitor. Okay? Caribbean Soul says Volsang, like he got his phone taken away today. Man must be soaking China to cook in the morning. Okay. Mr. Intellectual says, hope you all have an awesome night until we meet on Tuesday by God's grace.
Thursday.
James, huh?
We'll meet on Thursday, not
James,
Tuesday.
Thursday. Oh, yeah, my bad. Thursday. When you build in silence, people don't know what to attack. Thank you, James Howlett. Monica Ramke soon say, Monica, they coming for you. Just to let you know. Don't let them try to mess with you, no, Monica. Monica Ramke soon said, the wise in heart will receive commands, but a prating fool will fall. Proverbs 10, verse 8. Have a blessed night, everyone. Mr. Intellectual says, out of abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh. Listen to the voices. James Howlett says, enjoy the little things today, for one day you may look back and realize they were the big things. Correct is right. Caribbean Soul says, feed a dog for 3 days, they will remember you for 3 years. Feed a human for 3 years, they will forget you in 3 days. Caribbean Soul, you're off with a good one, I ain't gonna lie to you. Batman says, in life, it is important to know when to stop arguing with people and simply let them be idiots. Batman, correct is right. Correct is 100% right. Justine says, PNM appoints and promote on the basis of party loyalty and ignores qualification, knowledge, skill, capabilities, and merit. Yeah, boy. Ms. Santa Cruz says, the measures of a society is, oh man, this is such a good one. This is a, as a matter of fact, this is one of my favorites too as well. The measures of a society is found in how they treat their weakest and most helpless citizens. Jimmy Carter. Yep, that is true, man. That is so true. Judy Ali says, Wall Street, the good I do will follow on, so we are seeing the outcome of ROWLEY. JB Harper says, make sure the PhDs are credited. Yeah, the university got accredited, man. Don't worry yourself. It's good to go. The university good to go. Vinjo, closing comment. Those who get wisdom do themselves a favor, and those who love learning will succeed. Proverbs 19:8. Good night, everyone. Okay, folks, there you have it. We see you same WZYE time, same WZYE channel on Thursday from 7 to 10 p.m. We are out of here.
Bye bye, ROWLEY, bye bye. Bye bye, ROWLEY, bye bye. We're not voting for you. We're tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of the potholes and all the excuses. Tired of no water, tired of stretching at the law, tired of the high grocery bills. No left foot, right foot, again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way, we want a brighter day. No more rolling again. Bye bye, ROWLEY, bye bye. Bye bye, ROWLEY, bye bye. We're not voting for you. We're tired of the bloodshed, tired of the taxes, tired of the potholes and all the excuses. Tired of no water, tired of stretching a dollar, tired of the high grocery bills. No left foot, right foot, again. No more struggle, no more strain, no more pain. We want to see we way, we want a brighter day. No more rolling again. Bye bye, ROWLEY, bye bye.